foreign news our boaboa no what de eba local stories outdoor enso ewa ahyene so weekendy activities outdoor bebre and akoso awo ya gudie mu yede mo sama outdoor de bebre mo Ghana Premier League second round of the Premier League e hyase transfer window near close players sign a clubs need to me sign here and only other local stories outdoor and your bobo na ye day but sabe den tentem so Tony Montana crowd dia mana ne sama outdoor and na ye day dikan e day amamo Montana di Tony akwaba na mo gidie so ho ye
o nyame adom ohene bi bia fine na so e
nyame adom so ho ye pechena and na BOG vinegar
sa pepe na tie
Ashdown finals ne ba so
Kunedu Yadom venue no
aha
na before the grand finale no
aha
e be din kambo
ye bebo
exhibition match
be so
BOG and the Kessben media kambo from one team na ye ni organizers of the tournament so abo
yes
nti come and meet the stars and no pre-match before the big game Alaba ni ye nya so finals before se be share 4 Kessben media and BOG combined any organizers of the main tournament no
and the bebo
yeah see obia boots are ready
ye bo wi ansa finals no so abaso
ansa na finals no so abaso
yes we BOG Ashdown intercommunity gala and I baso anamboa finals ne ho amoa
Alaba and ye nya so
me de se me catch us me mo Alaba ho na me tena kakra me di agro ho kakra ti Alaba and ye yi mu free mu ntentem
se mo enya so
afina mo se Alaba fo ala umpeyasem
mo enya so
Alaba na umpeyasem
mo enya so kwa no nyamba tournament da de nyina mo
enti ye chena BOG intercommunity gala ne beba so Ashdown Kunedu Yadom Park ne so between yenya so and Alaba and the bebo finals nansa na finals the beba so no BOG be raise players awodo na Kessben media yen so raise players na fi yakambom na ye ne organizers of the intercommunity gala no enso etimi abo eno ne hihia etie enso Kunedu Yadom Park ne so echena ena dwumedie ne be koso abo 9:16 ewo Kessben studio agudi hu nsam ne abo na no pay ye day ebramo dumienu ene be so dwumedie ne so bia ewo ha se Joe ewo ha sanso na Tony Montana ewo ha and became Awal Muhammad and se Franco Narobia ewo studio de agudi hu nsam no e de ba tentem so Tony de ekọ amanone
me da CP Oheneba ekwa na nyemu ada ho ekwa na mabia di a ye nsema ekoso ankofo ekroso yema etiefo ene ahefo kwa babiem ye be shase e the free game ekoso enra Argentina ene Brazil way South America and our 20 tournament no enra dana enye easy cry believe it or not Argentina trash Brazil by 6 television so na onim sa Argentina omo team power under Diego Placente oye coach Emma the Argentina U20 na ejuma coach na abon Eden enra o Brazil 6-0 previously na on Chile about friendly game ashomo 3-2 na another friendly game with Chile biem no such a 3-2 na on Brazil main tournament no omo ashe 6 enti match course so one GD pass Brazil ni Argentina be no matter the occasion no matter the venue a big one na so Argentina in a whitewash Brazil by 6 goes to nothing goes no and a flow woto our Kessben television so yanko another national team Belgium another and our new coach Rudy Garcia omo pan home to ma na Rudy Garcia ebe share juma match ya na ebe ye UEFA Nations League omo any Ukraine ebebo na after that no bebo World Cup qualifiers in June and until coach Nania Bra was start here or yen hwehwe ye bisa na say Timo Kotoa eba na agro de tu dwa say Kotoa na dan for pa and Eden Hazard enti omobe yusu Hazard na based on their relationship Hazard e dey convince Kotoa say new manager enaba enti Tedesco kwadia osesa na adwene na onsambeda goal post mu biem emfa ema Belgium bibi a kire se Kotoa ebe return akoda goal post mu e de ama Belgium omo national team no Kafu Brazil legend World Cup winner the past 14 years Brazil many out to only one player Neymar da Silva Junior 14 years in the obi enchira Brazil almost star Neymar nko a ono na betimi ade woni ato no so say obetimi resolve football problems Brazil national team no face na ono ne global icon ono say betimi aka so the face of Brazilian football we Neymar player bia enso eni ho biem enti Neymar ana ebetimi a resolve Brazil problems are omo enso efemu El Hadji Diouf e de asem bia betu jana nkofo from Enra omo start here omo e debate na El Hadji Diouf e kiremu a between Neymar and Mbappe, ye pedi talent padia, no doubt. Neymar da Silva Junior, or ye very talented, or ye talented Mbappe. Nanso ye pedi or ye better straight away ye Kylian Mbappe because Mbappe owen age and Neymar wachivu Neymar and Benho waje World Cup Neymar. NGB big games decisive moment Mbappe show up Neymar ohena wo no entin sema El Hadji Diouf former Liverpool former Senegal international no or then atudwa no one na ya adwena na between the two one na ade pa Neymar and Kylian Mbappe El Hadji Diouf edene de enso aba na yebeto aso Victor Gyökeres Sporting Lisbon a player na say goals are osha no ehun pa ana yebisa ne san hwan ene idol growing up Victor Gyökeres say growing up player no hwan pa Cristiano Ronaldo ono the player ono look up to enti ano ne nsema Victor Gyökeres ede atuja eno dan na Kawoka granting the first official interview na wa joining AC Milan from Man City a initial loan name after loan due no and the contract no make me a confirm say a better permanent just number 32 no and ebisa ne say reason motive behind just number 32 no say Arsenal and I say 80 hour David Beckham England here oba Milan na sa Jesse number no be fire enunti and no ka Walker wabehye sa famous Jesse number 32 Beckham ebehye nti ne question ye bisa na answer de ma yen no now them say Man City and ka Walker agent no fuck I walk to Real Madrid now so Florentino Perez and Carlo Ancelotti say debi ka Walker there Trent Ama Joshua Kimmich ebeba na eni kwan say omama ka Walker eba at this point oba entimi emwa omobe yusu Lucas Vasquez and Dani Carvajal be kura na say come say Carvajal ebeba omobe say competition ebe so keen and unti Madrid reject ka Walker proposal any offer an agent no offer no sanka omebo emfa ema Real Madrid omo football club no ye de remo other stories Camavinga prior Madrid shall Celta Vigo by 5-2 no and Camavinga Madrid omo mefoda no prior ye be kan sen kobetena fi ache na so the rate at which Camavinga or recover na bibia dead say I check run by next week there I started training with Neben group and until I check run before Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid game no na Camavinga wa ya available na otimi asia kan until double no Camavinga and ho beto no na ono enso etimi abobi yenwura mu ewo Man City and Chelsea say Man City Manchester United and Chelsea new so minim how oye Chelsea fan o United fan obefa no na onim say United propose sanka omo enye swap deal between Garnacho and afa Christopher Nkunku enka Garnacho and Chelsea na Nkunku and cross the carpet emebo emfa ema United who tie me now a Chelsea fan sa swap deal we obe welcome na so kita Nkunku na ode kwaje aye Garnacho and a United fan Garnacho ebebo de ma Chelsea na Nkunku aba offer sign news in sen way entity eba from England United person me swap deal Garnacho Christopher Nkunku na Cole Palmer Chelsea omo darling boy din komo and I say the wonder kid in the world now Lamine Yamal nin church mu no mo bi entin sama Cole Palmer edituja
kids you yourself known as an absolute wonder kid. But we've got here Lamine Yamal, we've got Xavi Simons, and we've got Kessben. Played, I think, with or against all of them at some stage.
One.
Yeah. Why are you going straight in, Lamine? 17 years old still.
Mad, isn't it?
What was it like, you know, planning to play against him or seeing him play? Because his
see much of him like in the season when we played against him in the Euros final.
Yeah.
Like just to watch him, like, it was mad. Like he's so solid.
Yeah. And I mean, it's 17.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Second, go Kobe.
What's his level like in training? Because obviously we see loads of him for Manchester United where it's pressurised situations and stuff, but for England you've trained
like
with
at
him.
the Euros, he was like one of the best players in training every day. At the Euros, he's very, very good.
Good Manchester lad as well.
Yeah.
What is it? Something in the water in like Stockport, Manchester. What's going on with like the ability level? We're doing Wonder Kids. You yourself known as an absolute wonder kid.
Parmanti, Kobe Menumo Yadie. Nemo, Abeka the wonder kid now. Lamine Yamal of Barcelona. Now, or say ye ban players dribble play money 3 players. Now Kudus Mohamed Ekaho. Nanso one call for Kudus. Mobiente Kopama, Premier League ni player or dribble pansem on who do to draw the farm.
Very, very good. Then you got Phil, again, very, very good. And the same with Ez. Well, just skills.
Stick him on, yeah, just skills really.
First,
Phil.
Second, Ez. And third, Kudus.
Talk to us about Phil then, because obviously you train with him for England, and loads of players I've spoken to about him, just like ridiculous on the ball.
Technically it's like it's a joke.
And then Eberici, in the games, the ability to go
he
past
just dribbles
people.
past players like they're not there though.
I know.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? At this level as well, I think people don't recognise
yeah.
how hard that is at Premier League level when you're up against defenders, right? You obviously experience it yourself. How hard is it to do what Ebbs does?
No, yeah, it's hard. But it's like he's been doing it for ages, like it's just natural, isn't it?
And then you were mentioning Mo Kudus earlier, weren't you, in terms of skillful. What is it about Mo Kudus' game you like?
Kudus is very good.
Very good.
Very, very good. Then you got Phil, again, very, very good. And the same with Ez. Well, just skills.
Stick him on, yeah.
Very good. About a dribbling. So I'll call for full Foden. What are they Phil Foden? About in Chia, Onimitre, Achan Kudus Mohammed and Ako Palmer, and Church Muna, I would see in the life our Kessben television. So, Yebe Remo, our Rodrigo Brazil in a board at the Emma Madrid, say PSG, and Yabre Pass, Summer. Yera June July na window ni ebie na se born available kwadia omadi kan afa Krecha Kvaratskhelia nanso Rodrigo Ba omugidi pass a good addition at the ama PSG omo club no Real Madrid asanso aba se omo John Durana omo epe enti West Ham omo Aston Villa player no free bench eba no ababe the game changer o free bench eba you are sure say anya hekra ni go and ni brace video obetimi abo na oye super sub o free bench eba won say oye very decisive. Real Madrid asabe biom say omo monitor John Duran so munya na omo enso epe sa player na Al Nassr Ronaldo club na Saudi Arabia no sunya na omo eni abrepa Kylian Mbappe Madrid Bobo Kono, the now for nom and the family did the pass a free and was because over training any Nigia Oma or the trainer Ayana Ehu until annual training session. Mbappe here and our Kessben so to send confidence number nani edge passer or ball at the Madrid free PSG by no now as why very isolated now on it Kamavinga Chouameni Monane nam se dear on it the playmates no afa Adena Pikia ghost no Ebano a Chelsea boy no was set up perfectly in team Mbappe and our Kessben television so Hans Flick Barca for GD passer say Rashford Dino and Yabemwa Hans Flick na ebe the X factor obetimi ama boy no ne modern born abashro pa because ebe no say player ne confidence ebe form na manager and left man the bob on MPK Hans Flick or one of the best inti Rashford ebe Barca eventually say move no enya Cilia Barca especially one apporter GD pass coach way ebetimi aye Rashford ho adwuma pa Rashford nankasa enhano so beteki a pay cut nisika no obetse so na wabesina kan ede ama FC Barcelona Frankie de Nkofo adwene bi se ote Barca no e sika nkoa ana oye interested Eric no akogini sika pudro name onya available because of injuries nanso Hans Flick convinced say ball no enye pra Enka oye one of the best and unti on person obeton boy no amana free Barca oye Barca fana Frankie de Jong uncle and answer coach no enkipo no Ronald Araujo ni contract na wan sign no only say 2025 a year June July say summer window ni ebia obey available for only 65 million euros. Name starting January 2026 Lebon ebe rise akon 80 million euros and no any clause Barca and share boy no the contract mu na Barcelona omo midfielder Danny Olmo ko praye no wa miss a couple of games Champions League no Benfica wa mobi this weekend Barca Valencia on team NC kan nanso yet say next week there Barca Deportivo Alaves no Danny Olmo be available for selection as our game the coach ne penko ade a ono enso atimi abo na Valencia coach Carlos wakaza say we enyemre pa say obehia Barca Barca over game a omko boys Spanish Supercopa de España na omo air trash Madrid by 5 goals to 2 our classico course na Barca had a lot of confidence about anunti game against Barcelona at this point no china match no enye game a Valencia for ebe fan ho the super because Barca form na omo no ano enso ehu Eric Garcia Barca defender no say Dortmund any the new club omo monitor ball no ye betete other clubs come when nyina nan come interested omo pull out ama Dortmund na ewremo for Eric Garcia na Anthony enya drew Spain akobolo ede ama Real Betis enti Anthony Man United Brazil when Ghana follow no ono enso na touch down Spain no our Kessben television so Mohamed Salah na afa Liverpool player of the month November this year awards ne de Salah sasa or sasa enti December boss metwam ne Liverpool players no do ya de pa no na Mo Salah enti abaso body na Salah ensa ka Salah gidi pass Liverpool afuwe omo ehia trophies pa the last time na Liverpool edge trophies no say few players and aka dodo na eko aka the likes of Van Dijk, Trent Alexander, Obeka Joe Gomez and Robo and Robertson. Few players and aka into dodo na omo Liverpool no omo nyanji trophy in Temerina this year say Liverpool ebeje Champions League na Premier League no omo enso e de asoso ochina big game no ebaso in England na Man City and Chelsea and but too bad Jeremy Doku and Ruben Diaz defender no ono so nya available in Man City two players omo epro Jeremy Doku on team embo and Ruben Diaz so team embo master any apprentice and Asia Pep Guardiola na kola any Enzo Maresca womienu and airbo Enzo Maresca say the air to Man City about the football sense and very normal so here the past 9 to 10 years and Nyama City na and then amana kwakwa ye hwe kakra say omo lose matches na sa dia anka de sisi no anka very normal Enzo Maresca ekasai
place right now.
Yeah, but I think this kind of moment is normal for any club in the world. Probably because of the last 8-9 years, we don't consider normal for City this kind of moment. But because of the amount of trophy they won, but I think it's part of our job, and it's a bad moment. But for sure they're gonna be back very soon.
And in terms of that treble-winning squad,
Man City will be back very, very soon. Enzo Maresca, wako shine the boss. Pep Guardiola ochina in the English Premier League. Pep Guardiola nakasa ajia to himself. I feel way and I am fine. Next year the Man City denya on the so bounce back. Pep Guardiola nikaseni.
Next season we'll be back, really. Now it's question to survive, to qualify, to fight for the title if it's possible if we arrive. Otherwise, accept that the reality is completely different that we had the last year, 8-9 years. So the normality is what we have done. That I'm pretty sure of that. And that made me realize even better now that what we have done was exceptional. Exceptional.
Anasa obeste coach no my update. Moment in some Ruben Amorim edia tudwa kakra.
It also depends of the leader, of the coach. I'm a lot like that, and I think we need that to create that feeling of belonging. But for that we need also time to train, because to stay together, and that is really important. And then we don't have that I don't know the name here, internship, like sleeping before the matches. Sometimes that detail is really important. Pre-season, creating like spending like 3 weeks together, creating something, and then you want to create something new the players. I want them to know me.
say players ni nyina no all camp o match bear 3 weeks obetima create enema pia na anyhow ankofa any players no our relationship nanso as obetomu oba middle of the season omo sacket and ha gana no baaye and United ebe hia time na sade no omo atimi anya na Rashford de also ontimi nkyere so be stay and answer obekọ Mikel Arteta Arsenal Premier League no omo chance o metimi age coach ne say omo your best season we dey one match at a time.
Yeah, for sure, and understanding the context, all the situation that we have this season, adverse situation that were not planned, they were unexpected in the position where we are, it is very difficult to achieve, very difficult, and you can have examples about other teams, very clear.
We Mikel Arteta na another big game Basso Diego Armando Maradona Stadium Naples Napoli and Juventus and Air League no Juventus and Lusu match na match we Thiago Motta and Adrian say Randal Colomwani na this week ya joining Juve no about starting no ama Dusan Vlahovic at the bench enti Randal Colomwani the preparation towards this big game Basso and Napoli and Juve no and our Kessben so Vlahovic on shada enye fit cry and until ana Randal Colomwani enya san no na and on his debut started na Dusan Vlahovic and so I'm etimi after na bench Napoli and Karim Adeyemi and komatwetwe no so kosro pananka Napoli Ganacho na ebo no sro on team Emma Napoli 20 or more goals and until as Karim Adeyemi and Napoli for no more attention and so honor Lecce defender Patrick Dogu Man United at the second bid Ekoye Emma Lecce are rejected Omo epe something around 40 million euros and said as I left back no Lecce for Janessa Omebon and for Emma United Danilo Eko Chrome Brazil Flamengo and a club Danilo former Juventus former Real Madrid, former City player no yet say no Enso Eko Santos epese omo Emma Neymar return much easier omo Gini loan from Al Hilal enti enkope na twebe ye de na omo ene Al Hilal so etima din komo amanasi Kobe Menu GD pass wadum pempenso a also start epeja Travis ahodo enti Premier League no ene target pa moment nsema Kobe Menu what you atujo
that you think will cement your legacy.
I mean, I definitely want to win Premier League with United. We owe it to the fans, you know.
That's dope. If one artist could make like the ultimate song to sum up Kobe Mano, who would you want to write that song? One artist to go in the booth.
I don't know.
Could be any rapper in the world. Think about it. Could be any rapper in the world.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And to Kobe Menu person or the English Premier League, yeah, matches outdoor. Boston out here, English Premier League, no, and to also now, and then Saturday, Copem Oceana Sunday, Bournemouth and about 3 years, Omode Nottingham Forest and Airball, Brighton, Everton, Liverpool and Ipswich, Southampton and Newcastle, Wolverhampton Wanderers and Arsenal. Now 5:30, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, and then you and a sub big game in Airbus. Watching Sunday, Crystal Palace, Brentford, Tottenham and Leicester, Aston Villa and West Ham, now Fulham. And United about Ochina Sunday 7 p.m. Liverpool Edikain our table also 50 points. Arsenal at a second, Nottingham Forest at a third, Chelsea at a fourth, Man City at a fifth. And then my man who know say City Chelsea Omo ebe remu top 4 na Chelsea a drop outside the top 4 na City abefa south 4th position no na Newcastle at the 6th, Bournemouth at the 7th, Aston Villa 8th, Brighton 9th, Fulham at the 10th, Man United at the 13th our Premier League table no so Mohamed Salah ashe 18 goals, Erling Haaland ashe 17, Alexander Isak Newcastle washe 15, Cole Palmer 14 goals. You call Spain and one match about so Las Palmas and Osasuna about draw 1-1 na Mallorca and any Real Betis ebon Atletico Madrid ebe Camo Villarreal Sevilla any Espanyol na ebo Eisa Valladolid any Real Madrid abo Ochina Sunday Rayo ebe train Girona Sociedad ebe Camo Hitafe Bilbao and Leganes na Barca Montjuic ebo Eita omo any Valencia abo on Monday Alaves and Celta Vigo Brescia Real Madrid can 46 points Atletico Madrid at a second 44 Barca at a third, Bilbao ɛna ɛda 4th ɛwɔ Spain ɔmo early table no so na ohwe ɔmo a ɔmo ɛda relegation zone na Espanyol 18th, Valencia 19th, Valladolid and Echatwo, Lewandowski, Pichichi, no one has more goals. Washa 16, Mbappe, Asha 12, Rafinha, and so Asha 11 goals. Our Spanish Premier Liga, Yanko Germany, and Friday night football. Wolfsburg and then Holstein Kiel about draw 2-2 and then Leipzig Ebertrain Leverkusen, Dortmund about Bremen, Freiburg Ebertrain Bayern Munich, Augsburg and then Heidenheim about Mainz and Stuttgart, Mönchengladbach about Bochum, Ochina Sunday, Heidenheim and Frankfurt, St. Pauli and then Union Berlin, Bayern Munich Edikain, Leverkusen at a second, Frankfurt at a third, 4th Stuttgart, 5th RB Leipzig, Okotohona. 16th Heidenheim, 17th Holstein Kiel and a Bochum Echatwo, Henry Kane Asher 16 goals, Omar Mamouche every Frankfurt. Then so Oko City no na washe 15 goals yekowie yeko Italy nso and Torino shaka mienu akayari omo NTB anti-saka no and then Como and Atlanta bebo Napoli and Juve at 5 p.m. Empoli and Bologna bebo at 7:45. Ochina Sunday 11:30 AC Milan and Parma. Udinese Ebertrain Roma, Lecce Inter Milan, na Lazio Fiorentina. But on Monday, Valencia and Verona, Genoa Ebertrain Monza, Napoli decline 50 points, Inter at a second 47, Atalanta at a third, Lazio at a fourth, Juve na at a fifth, AC Milan at the 8th. That was Serie A table. So relegation zone. Verona the 18th, Venezia 19th, and a Monza Echatwo. Nakapo Cananieri no. Matteo Rutegi. Ewo Atlanta. Washe 14. Marcos Thuram. Ewo Inter. Washe 13 goals. Ama Moiskin. And I adapted French Ligue 1. And Auxerre. And Saint Etienne airport draw 1-1. And then Monaco. And then Rennes airport Strasbourg. Ebertrain Lille. PSG. And then Rennes. Ochina Sandele half. And then Brest. Nantes. And then Lyon. Toulouse. And then Montpellier. Lille. And then Angers. Nice. And then Marseille. Now PSG. Edikain 46 points, Marseille second, Lille at the third, Monaco at the fourth, relegation zone, Nantes at the 16th, Le Havre at the 17th, Montpellier and a Echatwo. Now top scorer, Mason Greenwood was 12, Bradley Bakola, PSG was 11, and Jonathan David, and so I say 11 goals. Oheneba and Kofo Ekros on Sam Wadaroma, Mary Maguzi.
Tony Montana bedasi anope final whistle jumedie na wasuguso wutie no sato share live our Kessben television so sabredie ye bedan ho aba ye dan ho aba se makakra bi na dikem abetena se de wo se wuti bia e wa manone insama wodo Tony Montana de egu no andikem sanso en na se Franco na ne awal Mohammed Hudu ebetima me ewurawuram ye ko Dr. Amegashi asreye ye ba na fe ye wuran sensema Hudu no
bre oman ni nyina ne se mesre enipa bi oti asase wesu se ompre na pomoden die dikan because anka me ya say as a Ghana for na kipu yale wo widim no mpe edu etu ase no as omu ni Nyankopon wasem because Nyankopon betena se di yawo wonimu ebra woden haban mane dubna ema ye nananom tetefo a omu baaye no no mu yusu ye na ma omu nyini cheye na trimponti ode mu ba asase we so omu tumi wie ni nyina enen nka me ya say Ghana for no de e adwen se Nyankopon haban ma etu yale ase ne ye yempe. And Jeremiah chapter 2 the verse number 5 because you hope any nipa on yen money pe bia nkan che say yare bi wo ho eni edru because the moment na because yare bi on eni edru now be keep yale no wo widim no it say wo pack yale gu body nim I say obi a o prane dem no na nru e wo dem ho efie wo ho e wo senka otugu o semintungu mekos we keep the more na wo pra dem ho na wo keep nru no afi enwura ne bedo so agidan ni nyina ide afa enti nipa o yale won ho oba akofo kuta pressure obi nso kura diabetes the same thing say nipa kura say kuta hepatitis B ebi kura kuta HIV o se na eduro ni ho Dr. Magashi enne Nyankopon ya adom oba Ghana ha ye hospital na jibe bia wo mo Kumasi de mazi makru omo so mo Accra ho nyina ye Kaswa prison junction wo mo takra de e ya pawan kejebri government school e na wo ko tachima e ye henswa ohenkese bi ba me na so tachiman asem o kan se Dr. Magashi mesuma nipa be so wo hwe na mpa me hu se no kra duro no kura wo enti se obi won mo se ne be ma nya dwuma anaso obi o se eto eha no Dr. Magashi won to na mombra Dr. Magashi wo ena obi ana to ase nan kokomu twetwe no obi asebi na nisu ye no kutukutu on tan hu ade ena nipa bebre won ma yare na ati nipadua na boso ena as a board ni nyina da ne yare nipadua eno no won to na mombra Dr. Magashi wo number ne 0547 04 43 07 0547 04 43 07 asama Jeremiah Nyankopon ka che Jeremiah so on kan kire o man munti de Nyankopon ka Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 5 what's it?
Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 5
what's it?
Say erade sie
say na Nyankopon ka na asem
boni ben na mo
mo papa nom ne mo agya nom ahu o me Nyankopon me ho enu nti
ofiri me ho
haban man du bra ose mu yusu musim apani boni ben na Nyankopon ese mo agya nom a mo yusu nduro no mo nyini cheye eye bibiduro boni ben na mo agya nom ho Nyankopon
enti mo firi
Nyankopon ho akwa echichi ya adwe se ye bibiduro de empe abra sabi mpedesa HIV ye wo kro we mu agi ni pedua boss no yare bi e kan virus bi is created by human being nipa na create antivirus aye HIV no why na ka se na duro ni ho abra Dr. Magashi me se opa oba na intro challenge obi kuta hepatitis B o de opa oba intro challenge obi on mo we na asthma cancer kidney problem yale we nyina ba akofo agya boso adane japade de amano ade bi ehu hia no na ye japade because o tumi kipu yale we nyina o widie mu a enu na ye o japade ama for precaution prefie period de opade ato ama wo mo nipadua no wo de o kipu yale o widie abra Dr. Magashi mikuta na duro media asema Nyankopon de ahyema no e Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 9 was saying asema mi ken was saying
okwan ho na o say
na erade tene Nyankopon tene ne nsa eno ode ne nsa kan Dr. Magashi
erade ka kire me say
Nyankopon ka kire me say hwe me de me nsema hyewa no enti Nyankopon ka kire me say Dr. Magashi ka kire o man ni say Exodus chapter 30 verse 25 no eduro na ye fafa na dufra fo nyansam no a me de ma wona nanom no me de eduro na amaw say Dr. Magashi fa say ale enti de me ka kire on say bia wonua bi te ho na se bi uni hwe de mana ade a me pesa wo ye ne na doye fa Dr. Magashi number ne mano ene opani bi fi dunko e bae o madwuma osisi a ne ba mantumi nsole onu madu no ho na oni so many years ne be ma na sole ti asofo ahye ne nkom se odi nkan kofa oba bi sa oba na okofa na oba na yesunsum ni a onu na adwo be ma ne be ma to the extent say awale a oba na sumde nyene embem but blow oba Dr. Magashi o ma ne du na no ne be ma start say ensole ho na enti Dr. Magashi ade me ka che on say se wo ye nipo na se wo tie me na se Nyankopon sebi wanyi ni nsem fi so nko ade a wo te me nka to na mo ne bra mo a mo kumase mpate mo nyina eye kumase maazi makro na odu makro obi so bia so ko Dr. Magashi wo so mo boy na odi haban senchene no obi abekirom na wo mo takrade ho nyina no takrade eya pawan kejebri takwafo nyina mbra kejebri apawan kejebri government school mo Accra mpate mo nyina no minua mo nko Kaswa prison junction mo don't Kaswa obi atuma che fie free anam se juma pa ye no se mo Kaswa o nyina no obi ache fie to the sense baby amonante ba no kwan wa wati efi okwa no free say fanya juma enti Dr. Magashi Kaswa fund mungo prison junction na mo bisa say if Dr. Magashi here ewo mo techima mpate mu ho nyina techima henswa Mount Carmel Senior High School mu ho ho ane wo o kan Jeremiah chapter verse Bible say was
na erade ka kire me say
Nyankopon ka kire me say
nkasa me nyini
Dr. Magashi hwe na juma na me da hye won sa na wan kasa wu nyini
na mom ba bia na mesoma wo no
juma bia me da hye won sa se ko
na asem bia
me ka kire no ka eti me no one me nsuro ni pa bia because say if we fie fompo na atenase ena abusua na ofrim na obi a hye se oba na o ma sesa na brabo na o ma kunafi ho Dr. Magashi wunya bedu me ho enti na me ka kire say yade bebre ho no ma me nua ye spiritual ade yade bi on manya physical asem enti se wo no ko honam fam de na se enkwa panipa a okura sunsum nim de ka ho enti Dr. Magashi de bia ma asem a me kan se Nyankopon enyi ni nsem firi so nko ade a na wunya nwuye ye mfa wo nhya amene mu a to anamo ne bra Dr. Magashi wo nipa bebere to won mo enne o ma bra bo asesa mo na ye yale yadie na abeji ni pedua na de aboso ye wo obi ono ma wo se etwere ye nyina ye nim se Nyankopon ka sa ade we de na de ban no eye se mpaebo ne akonche but ne Nyankopon de ne haban ma ne dubra hye adrum to the sense na nanom di nkan you see enti wona Nyankopon fa ma omu hunam no odi sha haban mu de ma omo enti na wo so ba Dr. Magashi wo meme na nyani po nyina ntambae enti misi kumase ha no me wo so amazi makru fa makro dom kwan kase uko police house brani yen hwe se in haban mane dubre Nyankopon de bae no wo mu wuye ne omo de koya na ana se da so ho enti nipa bia ni nipadua no se ehu hia no se nipa se oyale a waye ne se on ne mfa ho ana the more na wo keep yale wo body nipa ya no maduro nchatie ne ye ya no maduro entena duro so nche evi se the more na wo no maduro na wo da duro so na de bia da wo da se duro we so no that de bia da ni nsunsanso ba be take over afa no maduro bia anya adwuma nipa so be nyina cha eye duane a wo di na wo se ho ba mfa so enu ntina Dr. Magashi misi se wo betena wi ase no wedidi asai kwade ende mesa oyale na adwuma Nyankopon de ma no wetimi aye se adwuma no obi a misi obi nkofo bi no ma be mesa ebinum be ma dane ade so ama wo yere no edu anadwo no okoda sebi ne be ma enu ese so enu so entumi nya adwuma enti se nipa we no wadane ade so ama ne ho kanin enti Dr. Magashi se de be ya be ma onane ade so na wo yere mu ani chie na onane ade so ama wo yere no fa Dr. Magashi na manebra ye ka mi wura enye nkofo bi on ma ye fra mo dada ti se wo da wada yemfa o daddy wo da wo se wudi adabio na se dada ye obi wada enti daddy ye obi a wadi woda odi enti fa Dr. Magashi de sa daddy di no edi ne mbra so number ni 0547 04 43 07 0547 04 43 07 because do be na se bi wo be makra no se ni amoawa have me say on can be and I mean you no so for me sermon they say mo the ro asori dem ho said Deuteronomy 23 the verse number 1 say one more mun sem fata so mo ba asori dem e ye obi an be ma nya adwuma sure pete enti obi an be ma nya adwuma na one ne yiri ntimi na no say nipa na asori dan no me sem muntu no kopim se mo be ye na duru ansa na mo na ba asori dem ho ko te si nya ade Nyankopon akase mun kan che me ma ne say obi ane be ma nya adwuma ntina nslaban na chi amani ma so dem office we no me ne be ma nya adwuma nti enti misramo so obi ona ne be ma nya adwuma so fu misraw bua papa keke na ni ji e wo awadwe mu onya bi enti fa number ne man so onko Dr. Magashi ho number ni 0547 04 43 07 0547 04 43 07 ya papa bi ba me ho asema pan kan say no kwasem ne yire se nya ne be ma ne dibo ana aka ne yire ma ne poison ku oba na mura tumi afri ma ka che ne kunu say mi wura mi die se nya oba ma ne dibo pa di ase de waso odin kama yi wafri ho etitie sometimes obi kura ho no ase ni kunu wu na ma na isu a enye bibia o be ma na e ko she fam ho no I don't know so eti Ezekiel chapter 23 the verse 20 ka say enkufu bi no be ma tse frum ponko be ma omo hu ba tse ponko spam eti mi slow Dr. Magashi say so betre wi ase dia beni de fa number nebra yade bieto so de te so a eye yade edini ye yawo ade yare asesa nkofo bi abrabo yade ma nipa bro on my na omani maguase yade ma nipa bro on my na omu gufie omu timi nko enti de me ka kire ne say Ghana hano ye Kumasi mazi makru fa makru jom kwan kasa uko police house omo wa Accra party mo ina ka so prison junction omo takrade Kessben government school mi ankasa me nurse ni e friend Julie ne boy beje mema dru no ene Julie hu me na osesere sa anya asem keto otam be medru de command boy adia boy na ye no de bi again da ma say Julie Yakopon sha ko papa because am ene de me de bre o
Wow, Mama Kwaba, the Kessben television so Sansona Kumasi, I am 93.3 in cry and 92.9. Good you some ebre and asun tentem. Yabakwan di kemo ya kwa manonena manonesa audio bobo dinina ete abremo. And the kem atanasi na wal Mohammed atrase na se Franco Naro and so atanasi yede eba. Aha. Andy Akwaba na bibia fine there.
Na do bibia kama.
Aha. Awanya butre. Awanya butre. Yen back yen fa we ni nya. Aha. Edi we ne be. Dabi. Yen back.
We na so ya kwa America ko.
Yen back edi we ne.
Ku turunta o be ba sisi e.
Toronto.
Awa. Eho. Ena mi free uru akwa me.
I say negative say.
Wo do be say 3 days. Ni na mti eh.
Oti ya ura ha kakra ya negative.
Somebody's crying while take it rest. Awa we are oko ayi. Baby na mtu mbra de Colorado. How there any encounter survive.
Ebeniko yen kwama no ne.
Menko.
Yen ko straight on. TikTok Andy Kem.
Over there kwame.
TikTok Andy Kem. Facebook Kessben TV, YouTube Kessben television. Andy, yen shama no nsem no.
Kwame, and the games and a in Europe. Now me yen intend them because of the time to me started from the Spanish La Liga. Oshe Barcelona and then the Real Madrid games are more born this weekend. More against two lower table clubs in the Spanish La Liga and more Valencia and then Valladolid. So Oshe team are your friends Valladolid ya. And ye man ko yen fa momo this season. Into omone Valencia na pre wo fem ho. Someone to Tunyama year, Kwame, they will be relegated. Or more against a Real Madrid team, more picky at the right time. Now, even in the absence of Vini in the Spanish La Liga, after an accumulated cast they still find a way to win. And Rodrigo, so almost season now, Vini started the season, Mbappe took over, Jude Berger Batono, it is now the turn of Rodrigo. Now, Omoba against Valladolid, Omoba Klein, and they need to be careful against the attack of Real Madrid. Until the likes of Lucas Perez, Lucas Rosa, right back, left back, Lucas. Ofo say Javi Sanchez, Oni Juma Ba, Omone back four of Valladolid. Yeah, share how Omobesia stop put the Jude, the Rodrigo, the Kylian Mbappe attack, and then Eya Branty Fen Ibrahim Diaz. How they will stop this backline? And I heard say bet me ako. But what they've shown, and they almost had even my Champions League name now there. Kwame, it is difficult to stop the Real Madrid attack now, especially say when your team award the quality and award the wingers to expose them. Obebre into a game I mean we call for a win for Real Madrid in the game against Valladolid. Barcelona against Valencia at the Munji Stadium. But Valencia last game omo boy ebo against Real Sociedad eba Kwame omo etimi win that particular game no na Valencia so more dey borrow enso any the Ruben Barajas Barcelona and Valencia and Koye the likes of Hugo Duro, Diego Lopez, Andre Almelda, Jose Gaya da so injuries inti Jose Gaya ntimi anu ba bi obi adwen and say Jose Gaya bedru the likes of Christian Mosquera Ofobi Terega, all these guys are there. Barcelona so on and off. And the last game, one boy was the Colosseum Afonso Perez against Getafe. No, Kwabi Alonso and Koya and Farmetima, your friend FC Barcelona. Emma game no ko ending in a draw. Inti, and Yama ahead and Koyim from Barcelona. Real Madrid at 3 points in him 7 points. And Kwame, Madrid against a teamer. Omo de boni nisro and Barca a stubborn Valencia side omo the form there by playing against the big guys no omo try say omo benya very good results again the back line of Valencia need to be careful na Barcelona so back line no how omo see concede goals because omo concede against Getafe and omo concede 4 goals against Benfica in Portugal Chelsea Barcelona back line in Koye Ronaldo extended the contract no but again Kwame, they need to be careful, especially with Andre Almeida and Hugo Duro, because these two guys, Valencia there, but those two guys, anytime be individual quality, now excel at their own way. Into Barca need to be very careful. Said you buy two guys intimate and how again for Barcelona and Kwame may call a slim win for Barcelona at the Munji Stadium. Napoli ebo against Juventus. Now Napoli and Che and omo one big game against Atlanta in Bergamo. This time game no baso Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. And no chile how Inter Milan so pushy team your friend Napoli. So Inter Milan as AC Milan. Inter ball against Lecce and AC Milan ball against Parma. Two teams see me running almost almost pre what BBA tells almost a month to name year they will be relegated into the two games for Milan any Inter no any game thing into Yakobasa dia natures or said Napoli show money. So what should you buy? Juve so who didn't need to especially their backline because our last game boy you know Thiago Motta was still mechanical ball right back and other Cambia so call left back and what the Federico Gatti and Abrante friend Pierre Kalulu a ball as two center backs. So we share Napoli team ma e almost missy Osimhen any Kvaratskhelia. But the last time I can say the only problem Benjamin in attack and they say there will not be balance because three players now Edema Napoli attack be a left-footed player. Politano, David Neres, Romelu Lukaku. It's a balance no more belake. But for their midfield, Scott McTominay in Kwana Ababekao. So Stanislav Lobotka, Nasa Osho be at Andrew Zambo Agriza of Free Full and Bayer. Omo na bona Napoli midfield now in the last 3 seasons. But Scott McTominay in a different flavor Ababekao, no sadi goals Ababekao. Into her McTominay or Bonanima, Otimisha goals, and Tianoni Adio the Ababekao midfield. Again, in Juve midfield, Kefrab Tram ni one player also be a heno. And then I make a chobe say France midfield there's no Majidin Kamavinga, Chouameni, Fofana, or non-qua profane different from all these players. He's a very good player, and so person will stop with you with him now. He's one player also Osheno, it won't feel. The likes of Francisco Cansansao and Del Yildiz are two guys and so on Hajine, and Matias Oliveira, Ramani, Juan Jesus, and Di Lorenzo. And so your guys also more money guys no. Napoli actually say league no what it takes to win it, and Omunim says so Omo and game say ya Intercachi Omoa, it will be very difficult for them to be back. Until at home they always find a way etimi arena. Juve be more a good run for their money, but come a game I make a slim win for Napoli. Diego Maradona. Inter Milan win against Lecce because Lecce a bottom club. I don't think so. Meeting Inter and AC Milan win against Napoli. Now to the Premier League. Make you over Premier League ni dia. Big game and a Airbaso ewo Etihad. Na o checky game Airbaso Etihad ya na Chelsea any bobo kwa friend Manchester City. Manchester City performance na on and off. In the Champions League nimgo ase na koto omu Parc des Princes. But adeba kwa MR mfire se ye ka se nimguase akoto omu nyinan se wo hwe omu the last 4 games in the English Premier League enya de so omu lose because against Leicester City, against West Ham United, against Brentford, against Ipswich Town. The only game omu nya draw a game omu boy against Brentford City. Any game Manchester City entimi awene. Enti enko ye Champions League there, but kobase ye mo domestic league no consistently o match so omode bo so ani. So form na de koto to Chelsea. Now Chelsea Crystal Palace Bournemouth. Now the Babeshe game omo boy against Wolverhampton. The only game Chelsea have won from their last 4 games game no omo boy against Wolverhampton omo etimi no. And in the Premier League last 4 games, if you are using that as a basis for the analysis, Manchester City form tima your friend Chelsea. Forget about what transpired at the Parc des Princes. Now on the field of play, so Manchester City a problem they say Kovacic ebo now because on your fully fit into oba na Pepe you know the Gundogan ba. The moment I say Gundogan ba na no moment for na say. And again, omo backline no eliki omo chiche goals. Mickey, et games omo bonyina you see Manchester City say omo concede goals. Ube hu say brebia omo concede goals. The chairman say the lives of Jadon Sancho, Cole Palmer, Nodi Madueke, and then Abrante for Nicola Jackson no, they need to be prolific. And was so more money shepon, so more money shepon mu dia. Then omo betimi anya go back one and I say mienu etimi free ho. Enzo Fernandez enye fully fit. Romeo Ladver enye fully fit. Yes, I met for them back Moise Casedo and the Dewsbury Hall. Sequoia advantage Manchester City because KDB ni form there, but Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, and then KDB midfield. That's also the deals very Hall and Casedo Elona. A Chelsea Ebelusu most of the balls in midfield. Omu not control in midfield. Until and only baby at Chelsea bebre and again the back line of Chelsea. James Ibayana was saying the issues occur off. Malo goes to Bebo. Kokoyera side hold the only problem baby because any money back folding and then serve you and on better any money their mom and who is going to put the plugs on Abrante friend Ellen Holland. Toyson game no side goals who can but against Ellen Holland you don't need to score. You need to close him, you need to check his movement, you need to make sure so the ball be you are already there just to make sure so only the space and farm bono. Now send any goals to them. But goals na chance say bano Manchester City a chance epic into the back line of Chelsea, Levi Colwill and Tosin. So almost so person win this particular game. E was so more money ko hala no. For the best goals will be the amount. Savio will not give you that goals, but Savio will give you creativity. Into those are the areas it was a team my friend Chelsea. The first leg about we said Chelsea played very well, but Manchester City team at the Etihad Kwame. The last 7 games at Chelsea and Manchester City abono. City at 5 and a draw. The last time at Chelsea share Manchester City in 2021, 4 years in team are your friend of Chelsea and share Manchester City that. City in form baby, Chelsea form in but at Etihad Kwame. Both teams to score, Manchester City win. Sana Meko. Manchester United ball against Fulham. Was the Craven Cottage. And a man you Ekwakurum. Fulham so one team. Marco Silva team on and off 10th on the league table. Almost time may say Abrante friend Andres Pereira. Manchester United last game on boy against Brighton 3-1 and a Brighton. A team ever show mu Old Trafford. Again, their game against Rangers almost 5 last minute and a United a team ever share. United struggle against clubs now. Obi who saw body ball femno. A honey baby Manchester United ebre. Fulham one teamer. Kwame almost so guys on my bomb watch yepa. Robinson, led back, offer Timo Castan, offer Obiti said Joaquin Anderson from Crystal Palace, the Babeshaw, and then you talk about Kevin Bassi. Omo backline a bomb yepa. A midfield of Serge Bay and then Sasa Lukic, double pivot in the absence of Andres Pereira, and Omo Ewo MS Eno Smith Rove, Omo Adama Traore, Omo Alex Iwobi. Abrante friend Raul Jimenez. Magico Abrante. These are the guys in Lidl and United. United on the other hand, Obian himself, Ruben Amorim with his 3-back. Now Aboko Bimanu Manuel Ugarte. Garnacho in the last game for me did very, very well. Amad Diallo has been on and off, but he has been the real deal for Manchester United after Eric Ten Hag. And then it seemed the coach seemed to prefer Zexi over Højlund. Nansen as or Majexi mum ebo games and no any baby United every team era. Fulham on the other hand at home at so my then also Manchester United with a lot of inconsistency any team akwabe ubetimi aju omadi say omu ra game no omu betimi akwakọ win because na say omu games no omu boni nyina nkoye emfa mo double chance for Fulham come a win or draw for Fulham at the Craven Cottage. Now Liverpool airborne a town. That is not a difficult game at all. The Liverpool share and so the money share other games no. Now 1 year when the extension and omo make sure say omo be extend the lead no they only need to prevent high chancing and then D-lap from so omo betimi aso and say oh Liverpool with their back line omo what it takes to stop that particular attacker team my friend Wolverhampton at the Ebeba Arsenal call Wolverhampton na Kwame oh share Arsenal game omo against Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton last game and against Chelsea. Consider several goals and BB Chelsea one team at this season man careful they will be relegated. Matthias Cunha offer the likes of Nelson Semedo, Jao Gomez, Abrante and Andre Trinidad, all these guys and but come performance in Koye and Fama Tima your friend Wolverhampton. Again Chelsea, time on Benya equalize, I know BM so beat me a fight it, but still on me and fight it said ye next me Chelsea be sure by 3 goals to 1. I don't think that game will be different from the Arsenal at the Bema against them. Arsenal what it takes, they have the quality to open their back line and Kwame me believe we say Arsenal against him your friend Wolverhampton no per the Arsenal actually any the omo person omo ye no I think that Arsenal ebetimi ashe Wolverhampton the Arsenal win, Manchester United win or draw for Fulham, Manchester City win against Chelsea, and Kwame Liverpool win. We a scores are make in the Premier League.
Okay. We need to be around under 20 Brazil versus Argentina.
Okay. Brazil elusu 6 to Argentina.
Yes.
Brazil look omukrumu omu utado onne utado ne coach under 20 no. Was brutal. But onyade. Omo CBF president no. Omo CBF president no yeketokreku. O ka hwea untie. Your friend Ednaldo Rodriguez. Okashia untie since he assumed the position as the CBF president. Na football ni nkoyi. Coach is omo nyade kwa so no fa o.
Then be ma obi a person is successful as a president. Obefo obi a wanyade as coach. On person be successful na
interest. Okay, selfish interest. Ramon Mendes now here under 20 coach no. When Timi and fa Brazil and qualify for Olympic Games. Ono na ye coach for Olympics team no.
Yeah.
Omo Hendrick, omo Vitor Roque, omo Andre Santos, omo Vitor Ruiz. When Timi and fa omo and qualify for the Olympic Games. The last 2 Olympic Games obo boy before this one Brazil Nigeria. Defending champions when Timi and fa omo and qualify. Yeah. Look at the pool of talent the previous under 20 no one do kobo I think Uruguay. No, it was Argentina. And Uruguay share omo semi-finals yi omo frame. Inti Kwame coach no on what record again almost the national Lionel Messi the Di Maria generation amane metimi akọ
Brazil net talent na eba form ana monyo talent no talent development na eba form
Kwame talent Hendrick aba Real Madrid, Vitor Roque aba Barcelona, Vitor Ruiz aba Manchester City. Which how many national teams na Rafinha Rodrigo Vinicius Junior ne how many national teams anyway how many big teams in the game now body unya Brazilian home. Talk about Liverpool. Talk about Manchester City. Go to AC Milan, go to Inter Milan, go to the Barcelona, go to the Real Madrid. Or but Kwame football no matter the quality players are coaching ya unko baby. Argentina won the World Cup with Nao Molina and then Marcos Acuna. And Nicolas Otamendi mo. We more Brazil mo bi. World Cup can help maybe. Or more France man World Cup maybe. But with the teamwork, with good coaching, Kwame omo enetimi agibibia until you can have the talented players.
Yeah.
And until the last now you come and you as some make say no. You cannot blame the players alone. Sometimes you blame the coach too. You can have all the talented players in the game, Kwame. If you don't have a good coach on Kobebia. At a point Argentina had Batistuta, they had Crespo, they had Ariel Ortega, omo Juan Sebastian Veron. Omo ba 2002 World Cup group stage omo ntimi an qualify from because Marcelo Bielsa satam na ne mode ball fem Marcelo Bielsa anye coach say we say enye okaso onye project he will do that work perfectly for you but who the team share and sana so fan the trophies are on team. He came in 2002 World Cup with all these stars. He couldn't. Kwame born sanity Roger Limer came in 2002 with Trezeguet being the top scorer in Juventus in the Italian Serie A, Jibril Cissé top scorer in France, Thierry Henry top scorer in England. Roger Lement me find for France. You can have all the materials if you don't have a good coach to set up a system to manage them. Kwame Unko baby.
And the camp and a day in the Diabana foreign news so say make us a doctor Frank Owusu and so atana Dr. Kwaba Mojidi so on so ho ye pa
Kwame Nyame adom bibia boko
okay
bibia ye fine so ho ye
Nyame adom ho ye pa
good
ma membra on so
ahrom for so say ye na obi ase
okay the dom so ase
ye nu akofie champ
omo so GFS so
yes enra nipa ye kwa ahrom ekoja akofi bra ne maame na wotweda na ye observe no it was good na we party faithful sineti training nintini akọ yenso ana no so wosoro Ahram is a beautiful place
yeah
na no awo ban wankra yehu ya nse uni ho ni jo
anope oba wo de bomenam se o mekra no me catch and se mekra no me sign say nti sign no na bia ebiti no but what am I say kenya sadi ofa me cry
oh we realize we are not there Ese moda ba na afi onye comfortable. What they do
Obi aba no kwan.
What they so oh my now you active. You are just
no hold on. Ono kwa no pa. Into on throughout. Into enye ni come in.
Obi fi honum no. Na mimi hu se waba.
Oh ma pachopi. Obi aba no kwan. Obi aba no kwan.
Mi shira no.
Say
na jira ho. Ka je nyami shira no me dana si. Nyami shira no.
Nti o na me na me control back no.
No problem.
So nim sa.
Mo se te sa kredi ago na ne papa aba ho. Mo se preocupe no slow down.
Honey.
What about be dru ho no next one.
Achire to no.
Ti anche na ukoi.
Ai, da bi anche.
Aga no akoja. Right. Corey.
Obese na 21 na.
Hey, Brazil for Brazil, I don't really know. Because they are in one of their
more talent pe.
Debi me say dey football no.
I say more talent no.
Na see your talent. See your talent.
O compare more talent.
Maybe men compare. Have we been short of talent before?
Ofa more talent no omo ni omo bono. Na so far yeso ye talent na for mo yeso ye ni omo bono na chese yenso ya sansa.
Yes sir.
Baby awa won ho na me ho. Because ofa uo Kudus, uo Inaki Williams, uo Semenyo, uo those guys, Isahaku. Na oni Niger, ne Sudan, ne hwa mo na ebo na untumi mwa. Eti se de Brazil nso ne Argentina ne Uruguay ne
Peru mo.
No musu ntumi mo. Nti awa ye right. In fact, Brazil is in one of their difficult times because apart from the 1970 World Cup, it taking them some 24 years before 94. Sorry, almost Abeche World Cup. Yeah, Nanke say Brazil be go 2 decades without winning World Cup. Yeah. They are in similar situation because I think since they won it in 2002. 2002. They've not won it again. So you are talking about some 23 years now. Until they are in their worst period again. Say longest drought in terms of winning the World Cup. Over 2 decades. Brazil and winning. Now Argentina for the kakra because player for player. I think Argentina for in insurance in Brazil. Nanso so Argentines are doing something. Currently they are the world champions. Currently they are the Olympic champions. We are Kensi Omubon Ray, a South American under 20 tournament, youth tournament. No more. They are in Group B with Brazil, and that's 6 goals. Akwadana you for Nakotono, Man City for Akotono, and not to Atanami. I think the first 11 minutes no much over 3. To Brazil were Juma. Closely related to that, and a more legend, Kaf we say. Brazil over the years, omunya poster boy and I say player. We say nano ba kube kan say bono. Say Brazil bobo mu body man Neymar. Then Kaf we say apart from Neymar, still they don't have life wire in the team. Ne how the life wire is 32 years. Me can Neymar, but injuries any lifestyle. I'm an man the best. Now I'm getting disappointed in Vinny Jr. Because all rise here through level we are seeing in GD as a winner as a Ballon d'Or winner. Now the FIFA best. Now even Ballon d'Or now one we are to say wo yes is you. Now body man Real Madrid as so to reach Brazil national team this wa Betty. And yet injury prone Neymar and then Crofon cost money ding. Neymar can stay for entire season, maybe about 15 games per. But Vinny is playing week in, week out. So I think the time Vinny realized unknown should be poster boy and deliver for Brazil national team, not the better. He is disappointing them.
Doc, one thing, sir, your level of the fact that Mickey, first, no, this over say Brazilians 17, 18 no appear for Europe.
I agree.
Almost style of play, no, they imbibed it in within the players before said they are being shipped out to Europe. Yes, every 18 yes, but like I don't know how made up, like just few of them.
Ronaldo Bantem, Ronaldo Luis Bantem, name a bantam.
Never played was Santos. What form game no more before some
bantam.
Oh, said that didn't hear. Oh, they came early, but she said they passed through the Brazilian football. And no matter some more Copa America no mutimi bonu mu boni. She vini no money Rodrigo mo ba mutimi mo. E hono mutum ka ye tapa. So omo pass it through the main omo football na e be twa omo wo so no. So omo ba Europe ni ntema omo ba to da bia no mutimi mo.
All right.
And there have not been a proper plan. Argentina Mickey no muso they were proper under 20 champions. Jose Peckerman free omo national team oba in terms of under 20 because 97 they were under 20 champions. Yes, 1999 even though omo ntimi anje by 2001 they were under 20 champions. 2007 Musa don who Di Maria money Emiliano in Sue Musa. So Argentina have been a proper under 20 team omo build there 2005 no refugee say Lionel Messi no so ko GE Netherlands. Omo ni Mikel Obi team no. So omo so no mo build there e be do maybe na Jose Peckerman free on omo so mo junior side no gu ya no mo ntimi nya omo ba be succeed omo. But shomo guys are no omo touchline yebo World Cup no. Mika Scaloni Oka, Pablo Aima, Walter Samuel. They were part of the 1997 squad now. Under 20, Diego Quintana, Mojiano. Those young guys now they pass through the ranks. They be take you over on national team. Okay. Brazilian football, Mickey, a good. And then Copa World Cup. Who said the last time even Brazil reached semi-final in World Cup was 2014. And Major they said even hosting no months hosting so count. Since your mama Euro for na World Cup na boso. First, they say about 3 consecutive World Cup tournaments. But na Brazil and making inroads. But since Germany 2006, it's been Europeans.
Yes, Brazil football na kofom. So I think now. Obia things right.
There be only one thing. Almost say for European style of football, no so count. Almost for the European style of football.
Bound down to they don't have coaches.
And the coaching. I think I didn't think my credit to other countries. So say they are doing something right.
Marcos Acuna na imole na je World Cup. Other teams ni na omo yada perform. But you give it to Scaloni. Me dey all kind of dey all. Argentina to omo coach dada. ABC ne. Omo nya those production they fail to deliver. Until dey all kind of yada. But kwame obi ya ade na obi nya ade no. Ye beka de konti obi nya ade. Obi nya ade no ye cause these are the reasons.
Okay. Matiate. Doctor,
Kwame, I'm saying you and my human area manunti. And no bisa question be na me escape me na I'm saying no person I'm remind that basically it is true say Enzo Fernandez on na kodunkuya Valentina almost back.
Okay.
So me na announce on social media say they've separated. As we speak, we can dance around it, but why they separated it's not so clear. But Utien Semna Enzo Fernandez, the modern man according to one Argentine journalist, and no catcher Obama say free Ninchenko, he wants to live life on his own. I don't know, Sibiana Obano name the problem now be Vintina or yeah, but now they've come back. In fact, this week there are pictures of them shopping together, moving around, indicating that they are back. Of course, and Kwadami no na woman them.
Easy sir.
Baba kubema baba. Inti Edin say we be jai minim si friend na warrior because we mu de ndie omutimi ya na na still
na mako ware.
Ya na omumra nti kra boys ni bi so afom ho adwen a warrior nsem no de onye. But
no
no de ope bi o de bema o.
E bi ni ayentimi ba.
Eno so ya se foforo. Say we say bi ntimi ba. Sa ha so bebre wa.
So ni oba ni tran
Grofo to them no ma winsia ne me nso mo nya mo hade bebre okroma oni nete obona ko ma abusuafo nim eyi ba okoe bibia ba ne hade pa de
onye
kokoko
banye common
o se nya common kwame bebre wa kokoko kromo
semba
oni na wo be nine ni ade asemba de asem enkane na esi tribe ho no ma e basa na asemba ene koye do be faso no wo be fa bi itima ne sabi o so ba ne free mu ko tumi ne da ye ne wedding ansa ne akosie no ne ade but then hardly would anybody allow that would they agree ne won sikru mo kra nti ya de see samra na e wo ho no mu kru mo no na uye sikani unya ware oba ne pe oba na da ne sikani so no jai pe ojapade echem ne de fama
hwe Goodwill dey Goodwill bresa titiri hu moja ni wa chene pe
se ne ni jai pe
chene pe
ba donc ono ne onya no so ono de ono no ne nchepe ni oba na nya no so no no nya bia na bia mu beja
oba no
ni sika no ne nchepe
ande ji so bisa miki so oba no wiska na be mani niska na warija ye ba mu be chene pe no so bisa miki no mo de me
awala wa head and
David enya se macheda David andi enya David unim andi wodi yo
awala ni hu kura ti obi
Ethiopia mo ma ni se eni wodi yo no be David se be na ro nam
mi ke wo ma me hu kura David ka me beka se unim se sisie
okay
sisie miki se bia fani se bia bema etimi anya ne ho atimi at least wa fight atimi build ne properties akodu mebi na one oba ne jai na ya che na se oba no nso nya ne property na one ne jai oba ne ade ne ono ntimi nche ne
ena make say a man no intense say man wo sika sin mema
ba man bi so sika
yeah man bi wo sika
no na make am dey gita una anim
aminim
andi meme pass
so ba wo sika sin mema no oba ne ba ko man say anya man dey una anim at least you have experience you have been experiencing it so
but I had the woman the we are called the Goodwill fasupa say Japadie num sika ya chem bibia ya chem
miki hwe Tiger Woods die
Tiger Woods kwa
yes ebedu baby
collapse
ebo emu nyina yes yeah nti and boys ni bi so from ho hwe na ban tim so be jaware a no ama no ho be 1 year no transfer properties
ma mi dimu
mi ni dimu nti bia oni bra ho so no se si Ghana e bra sam wajade o he na kan so na 600 pounds pe no 600 pounds na one account so ma oba ni demand me say
Japadie ben so no wa
come here quick last week
I'm ko wow
you see some come we started na sa agro but they say it's still gaining grounds Garnacho for Nkuku
okay
gradually, and they say there are multiple reports on that swap deal. Say, my United, the Garnacho, Chelsea. In fact, Chelsea ne pay Garnacho. Na United and so looking at Nkuku. Unim say Garnacho nanka Napoli and an peno. United the dream home say Napoli penidia. Ibi omu de nema nanka omunsu wekwa kwaji Victor Osimhen. Napoli player na or Galatasaray no. Nibia skaka kraka ho. But Napoli back out because the question they asked was, is Garnacho capable of giving them 20 goals in a season? And the answer was no. And they are looking for a player who can give them potentially 20 goals a season. And on do when you share Karim Adeyemi of Borussia Dortmund. But I'm quite no say Hong Kong Modeno and Shadan Koyesa. Ofa Nkukua, obviously. Two players here come as some good players who are struggling currently for playing time. Because in Kuku Susunya playing time, Tinanka or Hesebia by a minute beba ama and then no so kunko. One, why is Garnacho not fitting in for Amorim? Osha Amorim's style, any bono peso bona. It is so clear, say Garnacho will continue to suffer under him. Apart from no Garnacho Nankasa only them. Because Amorim wants it 3-4-2-1 double number 10 into typical winger to say there Garnacho ebo wings no on shada Mmobi and now here na in Pempi ne wing backs no upper one offensive player as a wing back and one defensive minded person on the other side of the wing back. This time around, in such situation, or starting for not obo abrantia, your friend, Ahmed Diallo on the right wing. But currently, need double number 10, obo Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad as the two double number 10. So it looks like Garnacho will continue to struggle. Now, why would Nkuku consider leaving Chelsea? Nkuku, Oheneba, the favorable position. Ni default position their friend number 10 just behind the leading attacker. That is where Chelsea's best player plays now. Kupama. In tier team, same Kukube to Kupama. Or a half number 10, half number 9. Sometimes he can lead the attack. But the coach preferred Jackson to him. And to own the way clear, Chelsea. Or because I under periphery. Or where church woman or being a biabo and intime or any team non so look a way out. Now Amorim so Manatia says the double number 10. It is possible he could play him and Ahmad. No pushy Bruno Fernandes abebo number 8 Abeka Ugarte. It looks like there is a plan for him in the United setup. So they are also considering it. As whether it's a good deal or not is a different thing, but I'm talking about the tactical considerations. Then you ask yourself, say Garnacho coach Chelsea now, I think Chelsea do not really need wingers. But who are the wingers at Chelsea? Garnacho plays at the left wing and the right wing, but the favorite at the left wing. And we had their right wing in Obokakra. Noni Madie Kedie, Madriam say yes, currently he's the number 1 on the right wing, but it's possible Garnacho can give him competition on the right wing. In there, Kupama, a free right wing. On the left wing, you are talking about Yao Felix, Sancho, Mudryk as the left wing players. Would you say Garnacho could be better than João Felix, Sancho, Mudryk? He can also compete. And probably these are the dynamics consider, but let's see how things pan out. Okay, I be brave on the Chelsea Etihad. In fact, me can be brave, but investor, maybe number of goals, and I say we could invest it. And who wins? I clear. Ben one pass Chelsea beat my pick a point in that game. Chelsea is struggling. Season or Drew baby na yepa. But here last 6 Premier League games they've won just 1. City on the other part, in your bad patches, but they have started recovering and they have recovered. I think on the last 5 games, only 1 draw in the Premier League. They've won all. City is also in ascendancy again, whilst Chelsea is still struggling. And Chelsea and Kasa, Omun to me City. Yes, Andy said it right. In May 2021 was the last time Chelsea beat City 1-0. After that, they've made 11 attempts, all of them unsuccessful at beating City. Into Chelsea, Mutumi City. Into in a situation where they are also not in good form, it is difficult to say Chelsea will win. Their best, which I don't think they can even get. City will beat Chelsea.
City will beat Chelsea. Dr. Owusu Ansa and Odenedi Abanewie. Awa!
Mickey.
Mami Tionso.
Mickey, near Yana say, oh boy in the league now, team no from now a cook obedience amount for person must have a chiomo. Ehapa. Because near one mobe buono. Na ubunse na teams biaba. Omo mobe buono na ebia wait me a survival. Abrante American wants a Ruud van Nistelrooy. Mickey Obekaya over Manchester United Obenya some 4 games before Sir Ruben Oheneba and Osho promise Kakrebi before so Onyada moved to Leicester City. Leicester City just 2 games spent our winning, including that Obekaya that 6-2 win in the English League Cup against Queen's Park Rangers. Nyaman Shedan Koye in the Premier League. He's just only 2 points away from safety. And Premier League nanka so mo amudap last 3 no mo amuba season mo. That's Ipswich Town, Leicester City, and Southampton. And Ruud van Nistelrooy say Monaco bid now modeba for Abrantier Winfred Onyenyi Ndidi Mickey or say on tongue. And so Winfred Ndidi has been a key figure for Leicester City. From then time Mobeji League na boy ya kopim set time Mobeko relegation as Ababak. Interestingly, Boubacar Soumare Cologne was Sevilla, Wababak, Buanote wo Oliver Skipper Coninam Tottenham Hotspur and Harry Winks. And we mo a midfielder mo pool of talent within the Leicester City setup no. And Monaco who say if they push through for Winfred Onyenyi Didi, they can get his signature because at least almost some couple of guys are betting about in his absence. But Ruud van Nistelrooy say on ton because Ekobane say be hanopa. Many uka say Leicester City at the relegation zone and Kasawi Southampton omuno mudasro, and results have not been coming at all for Ruud van Nistelrooy. Even just last weekend, Oluzu 2-0 against Fulham at home. Many uka say this weekend or Tottenham. And things have not been rosy for Leicester City at all. Also with friend Onyenyi Didi on ton because oyena kuko be ohuni so betimi aboano amana timanya that relegation survival no. Miki ye ko Morocco 2 years ago. I could share the AFCON under 23 no. Now one player impressing me that Egyptian captain Ibrahim Adel. Miki this week mna about consistency in Africa. Niye ne bema yen clubs na perform die ne bema o motimi abo momodin ya na ye kika ni nyina akosi se iska because can bema watimi maintain good player o manenko so good player and how betimi ay consistent and obeboa Ibrahim Adel Miki just around 23 just this weekend ya Getafe the loan move at the aba for that boy American wasem ye koye the calf awards eba sunan say ya last month Nukola Lukman Ademola eje the calf best no nani goals no so eka one of omoamoye the best goals of the year no alongside Abdulaziz Isanomo and Dennis Omedimo and the likes. Miki that boy Getafe the 100 odin pa that boy Gilberto ano si akan edima Petro Luanda Obekaya, he was one of the thorn in the flesh of opponents. Orlando Pirates the 600,000 euros in a beton, $600,000 rather. But Miki Okoye Nieman Shedan Kuye, Petro Luanda say they still want him for a loan move if Orlando Pirates and anymore intimate to us after splashing that cash amount of around $600,000 for the signature of the Angolan international. Miki Mini can say Australian Open final no mana for me ne koso. I was monitoring Arina Sabalenka against Madison Keys or the final. No, not Madison Keys was leading in the first set. Nana me monitor no. And these ladies will be able to final that Madison Keys was the losing finalist in 2017 US Open against Onwani compatriot Sloane Stephens. Arina Sabalenka or a 3-time Grand Slam champion. Now the last 2 Australian Open women's finals so say John Miki Ononoji. She won the 2023 Australian Open against Elina Svitolina and won it 2024 against Kim Wenzen. And US Open ye born and saying around August before say about February 2024 on one Osagie. So Arina Sabalenka has won 3 Grand Slam titles. So I think say having the opportunity to beat Madison Keys and maybe send your game no cost no. Now Madison Keys was leading, but I think say Arina Sabalenka still have what it takes to beat Madison Keys and win the Australian Open. Make up ma afem no. Me man so afem no and also Basochina. And Enwa unfortunately Ekoswa na Obekaya Novak Djokovic ukuprai. After said that the Alexander Zverev early dino in the first set no. Pra ama went me antwaso. So Alexander Zverev after that Prana Novak na mana timia konenim anonso kushia Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner was also Mickey anonso Australian Open ne ball last year ya ono anoji. So ohuni so betimi atwaso. And beside that Obekaya oji Australian Open last year osaji US Open and another Australian Open final I won him. And ebaswa win 3 Grand Slam blue hard court so because we winning Australian Open last year, we winning US Open last year, and also a final against Alexander Zverev. Unluckily for Alexander Zverev, we about 2 finals in Grand Slam. Obekaya 2020, he lost against Dominic Thiem in that 5-set thriller no. And of course, Obekaya in 2024, so the French Open Oluzu against Carlos Alcaraz. For me, I see Yannick Sinner winning the 2024 Australian Open. Yes, Alexander Zverev can pull a surprise, but Niebehane said how he's going to deal with the defensive skill set of Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner is very, very mobile, or agile, and or strong defensive skill set here. For Alexander Zverev, if he's able to win the first set, and no man advantage, but for me, I see Yannick Sinner winning the Australian Open 2025 na ekoso no.
Well, Awa Mohammed Hudu and I de amanonin semono Asia se Franco Naro de ne dia bai. Sanso and Muti and the Kemo. Keda amanonin semene besia. Your more local stories I would do a day, but no now and then Miss Kessben birthday. That be
Ernestina.
Hey,
Tina.
What's the Miss Kessben?
Miss Kessben. Man, come Mrs. Kessben. Miss Kessben.
Na my beauty contest.
Say, do you hear that daddy rates about that day?
Say, you know,
and then the good year, they couldn't be mother.
Tenay.
What's white t-shirt? Do a frame your names of a
Auntie Miss Kessben. I'm
from Miss Kessben. Now my baby.
Aha.
My baby.
Andy,
oh, good.
Maybe I'm attending message.
Remember breakfast. Heavy power.
Jijabum.
For no class with the Umano 15 Ghana crown veggie.
Yeah, you have to come. You will not come the abroad. Now couldn't you? Will come. How?
Oh, there be me.
We should be happy birthday.
Oh,
Miss Kessben. You know.
What a winning.
What a winning. Miss Kessben.
Tina dear, or you very, very friendly. You're very
calm. Don't winnie. Bonabaso. Miss Kessben.
Birthday, yes, I say wishing. Yen man in drink. Nane, o bompai bia, Yankopon, and Tunshira.
Okay.
Ube ye chirika kramana. Sounds here, we
dog.
Mama and who many gingerment ebedin komo ye pe ye beba local stories awodo ebobo ano so e dia mama Ghana Premier League no and chairman so ha chairman ebedin komo pa first one na bana wie ye abedwafo ha na first one na bana wie team be surprise wa na team be positions no sena abedwafo be hunu ye be wurem na fe weekend di matches awodo a eba so ye de wonsam awodo e dia ba na wotwen ya na Gaka elections e ba so ye be wura Gaka elections ni mu na insam Abdulsalam Yakubu odi tudwa wose Ghana football no enye yeda Black Stars enye yeda because amanfo ko hye sumu ase ekoye evil e di tia nkrofo eye het football for ni be a het enunti enema Black Stars enkoso no omukọ ye osuma se wi a omo ba no mo ne amanfo sere Gaka former chairman Mr. Kujofiano was there be mo bia nya say ye top 4 President Cup in Kwana Gaka organize enye tournament awodo nyemo wa Gaka ye nti utra baby ka se Gaka gua na wonim de woka eno ne ada local stories so how na wotwima referees won semba kotoko assign players awodo has enso assign players awodo ni nyina na ye de banansa na no ye ne gingerment form ebedi nkomo awo dwumedie so ye wie pe na fe local stories awodo no ye de ni nyina e de aba chairman Ashanti Regional Circus Council chairman de makoma say Asante Koroko Mr. Alex Menu ono so awo studio ahye so se echena kotoko ene Karela ene bo kotoko ejano womo aso ne de chena wo baba yara sports stadium I was say supporters no etimi eko no mkohwe game no eno ni ade a ehia ye papa pa yakọ gingerment for aseye o se ehu asem de ehu hia ye pa ko ba bia o kasa pe o se de daddy anameboa
enokrepa
to sinko ya
sa
onum pampan nko ya
sa
affect nyama bebre
some of confidence crack
kofom bobu ha no nim
sa
nso bu no nim se nanum pampan nko ye
sa
yes anameboa
enokre
obu nso nim se ne teeth no enye aha well enen komo ben award mai
dedi kan miki mechiao say ye sha fiase mi nyimu enhia
of course
enen da me no ehia okay na me de enchia so efri Judgment Dental Clinic so ye de ma obi bia ohwe program yi e wo Kessben TV so ene Kessben FM so say yen CEO Mr. Eric Frempong why busy kakra say me no ka say o tamale ye bi Tamale branch na no ewo Tamale Tushegu.
Okay.
Enti
you see how many branches now?
8 branches.
8 branches now.
Still counting.
Tamale.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a gentleman mineral water no cross so asa be come home.
Okay.
In fact that Jeni posoma Dr. Frempong kra. Na mom de ye kan say last year Judgment Dental Clinic here ba mo nchen oral education bebree church omanfo ekwan a omobefa so a omobe enhance omo oral hygiene no na em say ehwe course a eba no ne adanse ankofo de chese ampa oral education abo say amanfo e focus more ewo omonum apomodin no because e be ka say man focus on outward look no appearance no outer ones no nko because say wonum say de o kan no wonum no sent no enko yi a in fact say wo kan yansasem kire obi kura aya on time say wo tu obi fo no wonum bon a wo koya na futu na yira sanse sent na efri wonum ba no enko yi na enema bebree ene de halitosis anayeka enum pampan na enema bebree na ede ba na enema bi a ya anye no mre bi a atwam no ene de hunsunsan so ede aba enti se aba enye hwe Judgment Dental Clinic say ye wo Kumase Bantama Abepo Junction enti se wo oral problem bi a because there are common dental problems here ene de a brainy patient eba na so mo working in no eye ade a utum say eye very common with people na halitosis no eye one ade a egu nipa ni mo ase obi hokra ubisa na sembo nipa mu a ohu ne se o ha no because sent na o kasa ebe pia ba no ompe and two obi susu ho no ma poor oral hygiene and poor oral practices bi te say poor brushing improper way a ye dey e brush make you say enipa bebre nhye da nim say e wo say utumi e brush properly to bo asema bristles no tumi rewura wo sene ntem yi food particles ni obi wonu
the fan is so 2 minutes no pie
especially enkwalanketwa no paste to brush so ma bofra okwa no de akonu namnanum by the time a parent na ni beba no ho so no na akora ne sinyina na asai bra Judgment Dental Clinic and Saturday iguso ayeye adwuma from Monday to Saturday from anopa 8 o'clock at the kopum enyumre 6 o'clock enti yem branch bia wobeko bia and Saturday iguso ayeye adwuma yem branches no so yato apete say Kumase your Bantama Abepo Junction total filling station no echi hwa okọ Koforidia yene Central Police Station no na ebo ho pe Takrade your Banchiase Tadisco down former GN Bank we ho na yewo okọ Koforidia Accra branches 2 na wa Accra wo Nungwa Lorry Station hwa ene yewo Domi Kwabinya Atomic Down roundabout no so pe ho so Judgment Dental Clinic yewo okọ Aflawo yewo Aflawo High Street o de call border na no yene Eco Bank ene wo the same building ewo Aflawo Tamale eho na sese Dr. Erfempon akwakopi eho so yewo Tushegu yene post office no na ye opposite ye examination and consultation service ewo Judgment Dental Clinic de bia meka se obi oho a on-call dental clinic da fisi yewo no de bia ye ka se ese no ne the hardest human body part nti se bibi eto ese na really anya ya na nye immediate ho na nsunsuanso no eba enti obetena ho by the time anipa no be call clinic no na ne se no edu point e wo se etu make say o se no etutu sa ma ade achi obo okra onum nsu a enyunu ana ade a ehye ana bia make say odi fruit a ewo high acidic content say mango pineapple orange and kanum those things na ne se no efemfem na dwen ye ne say oh acid nintina ne sa but e bia na cracks ewo sinimo because of dompe a ye de ese no ana wo de se no tu nsa so ne ade sa cracks na eba wo sinimo a obu a onimu ninti de bia no onya sa problem wo kra mframa fa ne se no so a na ne se ne FMFM no ne nyina wo de ba Judgment Dental Clinic ye be ye ho adwuma kama e de ama wo ye cosmetic dentistry ewo Judgment Dental Clinic ye kan say e bia ese no as a result of e bia heredity ebusua wo free mu no obu a omunyini no na omosene kala no na esesa na eye basa ena obi susu ho no ma smoking habit and eating habit say cafe and menka say jainom tea and say so bolonum ni those things no e discala yesene ma yesene kala no etumi esesa enti say esesa eni da so ho o de ba yebetuma ye fita amount say de wundidi so da no nyina ye bi e wo Judgment Dental Clinic esene wo ho ena o pese o di gold and silver e hye so a nyina oba yebe no ama kama teeth replacement ye meka se bia wo se no enum mienu atu ana efom no wo okra ebe 5 6 ena atu ama okasa woni pama na eye woden wo ye sofo wo ye teacher ni a wo gina public a wo church wo coordinate with nipa wadwuma wo ye ninti but wo se na atu no tem bia wo ni nipa kasa na osisi wo trase ana obi wo so anadwen ye ne se ebia eyisikasem okoi judgment dental clinic sir last year Rebecca say ye payment plan this year you go so ye payment plan no
okay
enti odi bra kakra na ekura no Dr. Frimpong Mr. Frimpong say odi yenje kakra ekura no na ye fan start procedure no enfama en kakra oni baba ho so no na watua osika no awie say problem bi a efa esen wa odi frame me 055 913 95 and I said numbers no a display or screen so from mu I'm sorry ya frame me bia na wo nchemu bia mechimi achechemu encho na the ye can say scaling and polishing and so ba judgment dental clinic ye sadia we ade a ha nipa bebre onim say enuane ya ye di no ida say ye sorry anope wadi aduane a sugar wo and I say waduane a wadi no ida say fufu banku apese and also ye carbohydrate no so no one convert into glucose so sugar once I hear this enuane ni bi no debris no bi e ka yesen so sometimes wo didi we wo defa tissue efa osin achi sa wo say sticky film bi tentan bi eba wonum ho sa niamai na eda wosen so nti demo na eda wosen so no with time bo say na a compound it obu onu ma make say utie me wo hwe ahwehwem na wo hwe wosen a ubo se ntem ho no yellow bi green bi ase hye wosen ntem ho na ne de no e develop into calculus nti ono de ne kra de e obvious wo hwe na wo se yellow as long as say de we e da so hye wosen ntem ho no anytime bi obebie wa no akasa bi scent e wo wonum eti de bi akasa se opese wo hu center wo kasa gu nipa so a otia fantasio kakra e ka on search manframa kakra bi mfa so ne hu awe sent na wote no na wokasa
na amefu ni mu ba
enya homeka egu nipa ni mu ase e ma confident ekofom o the bad judgment dental clinic ye be scaling and polishing e the amount scaling and polishing e two dental procedures so na ya kan bom the first of all ye be di kan askeli yi plaques ne tata na akohihye osini mu nyina the toothbrush no entumi nwura osini ntam ho nyina ye be yi nyina e the amount onu se ade we ya ade a e wo se twice in every year bia
ose ka oye
ese otumi eye
yes basikasam
sa
ntra janje me no
payment plan ho ntibra na ye no entna se ye be ye nyina ama kama na wonim ye to ye boase na ya fa ese no tooth by tooth na ya scale ho ayi ho ni nyina ade ho because ye invest heavily e ye branches ni nyina ti na wokọ ye clinic wa ye use sophisticated and modern instruments and machines ni ye de adwuma yenti ye de we was in term honum ayi a polishing kama e de amount ama one kasa na friend professional cleaning na wonum no etumi ate ama confidence no etumi aba na also etumi asre akasa e wonipam na ye wi a ya to ye bo ase that the final procedure no ya polish so fine to say the shoemaker afa shoe na or polish shoe shine na aye kama na etumi aye beautifully clean na o se ne shine no etumi aba ne nyina wo ba judgment dental clinic ye bi ewo ho na etumi aboa it is a ese problem a hwe kira kwan ene Saturday ye branches ni nyina ye adwuma nti se woni ye ontotontoto a o de free numbers no na nurse ni beba be fa ama direction e de aba ana obu on so a cavities na eha no cavities ye say ebia ntokro aba be da osini mu na eno no start here we say start with dental caries nti bon say but sometimes no na dot b brown b ne black ase sisi osene so o sa sign bi e wo osene so a e se wo hu say oral bacteria are friend streptococcus mutant no ono na we release lactic acid nti lactic acid na o release no acid na etemi bubo osene mu ntokru sa no nti acid na ebobo osene mu ntokru ama ntokra bede da se kra wo didi a na aduane ni bi kohye ho a na eye wo ya uti pain ontimi kra o de frame me sorry ya frame be ma direction out their back clinic ye be mo na jai one time na eno so etumi aboa obu okra ne de no ntokro no eye tiny kakra bi but odidi aduane ne bi kohyem tema bacteria no etumi e breeding more na pro na ye kese na cavities no ebe na wonim sadie we etumi kumo sometimes in your opportunity ni say yenye say ye pese ye bo amanfo hu but ye tene say on say enipa bia blood e transmitted for all over your body enti say acid na oral bacteria no dey attack oseno na emu abuntokro no on say esene layers enti wadi can penetrate enamel no na ye the outer covering no the first layer na me no ka say uhun ne friend enamel na watie si odent ni mu enti otisi pulp ni mu a afei u nerve tissue no blood ni be circulate kofa ho nti mo say enam say bacteria no akoso infection e wo ho nti no infection no be sa spread it through blood transmission air transmit for body no nyina no it infection will be to me say back into your body and in rare cases it may ekun ese yare no it is sometimes you know say unya ese problem enfant na ho bra judgment dental clinic na yenye ho adwuma enfama ho make say bia o se no o brush ya o blood ewo mu obi ono ma odi bread anabia make say odi aduane by random those things who say blood ewo akiri boko we na ma ekiro say wonya yare efe no gingivitis no eno na ye the early stage of periodontitis nti periodontitis no u benya edi kan start with gingivitis no etubo say osia se hono bo no ma na say gam na ho na aye aswele kakra na aye kru na ase ahonhono kakra no ne ade se wan hwe ne yie na wan fa back clinic ama yamfa wan fa procedure mu entreat ama na nkwa ama wo a edu sa point na periodontitis na because they be ameka say so underlying condition to say HIV and I say or diabetes na unya periodontitis in fact irreversible because oral bacteria no di osenase eko ojo bone mu osena etua ojo bone mu no because nyankopon nim die mu no ode esena tuatua wapantan kasa enimu na etumi ayedin ena ode gam no afa ho bacteria no tumi didi osenase saa na afedie oseno na afi aye loose etumi etu oseno etumi cause cancer infection severe one e wo wapantan ho enye se ye pese ye bo amanfo hu but un sa sign ni bia bombodia ne bra judgment dental clinic ne yentumi enstop no enfama ho de ye ma ye dwumadie no edanso ne se ye de ofa procedure no mu no ne ye de oral education no e ka ho church kwan a obefa so a obebo wonu mu no ho bra obedi 80 years 90 years na wo se no egu wonu mu kama eti se ho asem de in fact ade a serious
okay
bra gentleman dental clinic and frame 055
055
913
913
95
95
82 055
055
913
913
95
95 82
and emofra na nko school omomra clinic na ye examine omo segment to me am bow problem no so because of time nti esenabu apai ahye awe bra gentleman dental clinic ye dem ase
gentleman dental for and mudin komo and anope we midfielder sorry final was jumedie so shane so oko gentleman da we see no problem bia wo face bia no bomo ebe fixe e dia ma eno no wacheche mu dia ma wanimu sent no dia ma hu hia wo titiri ma hu hia wo se no bibia fa enum ehu bia ma hu hia abra wo de wani e che gentleman dental clinic wo mo aseye na wo metimi aboa Kessben 93.3 and wasuguso utie kumase Nkraya 92.9 and Facebook Kessben television YouTube so Kessben television abedwafo betena se na face stories awodo no yetimi ewrem chairman mama akwa abade na megide so ho ye pa
na madam me ho ye pa me nua
edenyame ase chena mo game bo
sure
game kra na coach ka ho sem se omo mbo modern so metema prevent humiliation wo the preparation to send attendance
preparation there egu so ss ho kama I was a calera team bia abibia no musha babara sports de na enshada nye yize sa enti zaman chade this is your question first match so 1-0 mu home so ba na so ayo ma say be so ayo so ma baby but they say there no turning back for Asante Kotoko yango ba ma Dutch na no kwan bia so say the calera tiko e ka form na they be say that me can no yentimi nja mbo coaches ne players no so nko ha o see e ba a supporters ne be support team no na say we attendance no I mean ya na area ho because team no we ne there but attendance no nya there ko
ade na courses
Mickey ya you know because there was here as supporters leaders no sometimes when me see a call areas information centers in ko jingles na that na ko I mean kasa fa kotoko ho say be ya matches na man for betima but e bobo na obi an emba but the mimi hu ni say na say ne young ones no mo mpe I mean domestic league no na me hunu because I hear maybe atwa na kotoko e bobo la the 2000 the from 97 be 2005 no ọmọ no bọbọ no so no me middle age for nkwa o no me mpeni for ase saa for no every system no say no ama attendance no ya yi pa ha gwene ntina ama Central Junior Secondary School ye nam schools mu a ye tete supporters seniors wo mu secondary senior highs no say be a ye betimi sa de sa odo na ya umrebi no nipa bi wo kotokom no sa hye sa nkro no matimi aba ko enye babara nkwa babara ni asa na say o se be ka bi ko ho na me dey me di me yuma ha gwene biki ha gwene pa ha gwene supporters they say minim nie nti mintimi nkase bia ye say supporters ni e ma stadium I don't know because at a point last season na team na enwene na so team na enwene ye bakwa ho na ebe no but this is where recruitment ayaye e wo mo say at a point in time this season na ni man koyi but e say ne magina ekoyi enti de be na wo so tena fie say kotokobọ ball me nko hwe match bi e ma kotoko so nya akra fanye miki kotoko ye wajibe no a huge pa say ni na akoda kurura so say ye bo wi a say ya win ya bo 6 matches no ya win 5 na bo draw 1 the 5 no ye twa winning bonus so the winning bonus so we are supporter those are time kurura say is come between winning bonus e ko ba sa da say na ye kwa na say ye susu ye ya tutu enema bi ase ti e pesa supporters na chisa de let's send a new leaf yankopa do that chance so na ye start a second round no your first match or second round no ti ye am na numbers na be say the kotokora ya asesa ma obi an kaze Calera e team ketwa mo bia ma sa adwene man team kwa ko last season obo draw ha ye ko wo share 1-0 na this is yakosha mo 1-0 mo ye de mo banto mo susu e wa gwe from so de mo de ba me ka sama ni vision be bon say they say any newly promoted club bia okotoko sorry Ghana tie ni ubehia ye ni vision be share boss de ne house na ebo no ye de Calera bobo boss de ne aduana na so obi na de na ebo no ko ka se we de team ketwa na we selective fa e be wie na che say ni ndi kwase to na de na 20 chance supporters na wasi eba get fees no fofofo me ka de bia me ka kotoko get fees no e fo na obi ade Ghana have for snow biade so baba na plus away to 20 cities center line 30 cities VIP 70 Ghana and 100 cities 70 cities Mickey I'm say it's on the low I was say obi at me wo say ni more than say but at least see a bomb match in there what's got to support the team by na numbers they ever support the team na ewene and football no so nya de bia na benya wins sa o it's about bi ya sorry you be betwem kakra men ya wadwe se no ntinu maja stadium ko bia obi on mamle bia ba ye lusu to aso be for I don't think o me nko stadium be ba ye win no so e ti a wose ye ba tama na ni man ko ye no na ye nyina ase na ye ba akra be kan bi se ni man ko ye but e ba se ko ye so no ye kan to support na tifia e china ko pa man ni fa ni che ba bar sports 3 p.m. na the match na hye so na etima awe ni age 3 points no ye ji sa 3 points we ka we be hu anim pa o we sa se wo caref so ye ya tiesim ye nya ji sa 3 points we be tiesim na fa ye hu anim se the kai we fi anim ba o be cross we be hu kwa be fa so be dodge no checha bi am na stadium na ntimi support
e chiro bianco stadium chama ye on common bebre but Andy first round no abana bi be ko second round ne na matches awodo no anase chira weekend na matches awodo no be ba so o hwe league table na team be surprise o penny position team bin so modern boy na say na so expect say obo basro no obi am basro we league table na say na so be review first round no
well I think it's a very good first round. The only problem I know officiating are consistently clubs complaining about refereeing, poor officiating and issues so far as the Ghana Premier League is concerned. In terms of the competition, in terms of play, in terms of the standard, no, it needs to be big. But I think the league no has to be a bit competitive as compared to the previous years. Numbers never bosso inti obekasa hoden yepe, but at least still teams need be finding a way or more say or more team to beat in the championship. Now we can about a team surprising me. Meaning Coach Ba say he's an experienced manager or you'll be a whopping due to the local league. But Southern Heart of Lions come baby omudi last season. They were nearly relegated. Omo last games omo boy and a boy omo stay here in the Ghana Premier League in the game against Brecum Chelsea. Inti meaning say Heart of Lions over the years ama ye players be bra betimi abobodin e de babisine. But at least to be consistent in the top 4 na they be a first, second, third, you know. I think that because man spending so much in the market say Omako to players baby say omo for the likes of Michel Sapon, omo for Abednego Tete, omo for Obin Junior, omo for the likes of Ishmael Ado and other players omo de omo team and Ebenezer Aban and Kobe Bia will stay there omo Lusu Masaudu and the lives. Balis Kwame, Heart of Lions, baby omo free ba, any baby omo baby. I think say being part of the top 4 no. I think so my they almost surprising me. Nemini so omo san kolo watai hon koda femodie, but their consistent stay in the top 4 no. I think so almost surprising me. Now what for team they say Nations FC. The Nations are ya make us omo they are surprising say Kwame Fokase mingle 8 years in Bichim. Unimbibia when it comes to the local league. Oba Nations, no, fortunately for him, your league na airborne, you were other issues. But so your team now to your players, now to me two players, now to me motivate you more because the last time I said you about the winning bonuses of Nations FC is Kessben. Yambon were very good, complex and musi account accommodate me be intact. Now you play an hour baller, and also live up to 8 billion. So you coach now here Juma. And also demands and about ultimately making sure so you live up to the pressure now every boardroom and fans the whole urban. And last season they started very, very well. But it drew the finishing point of the Ghana Premier League. No one say Nations bread. But this time, Kwame, Omotimia Koshe Heart of Lions. Omotimia Sekotoko. Omotimia Sediana. Venue no results Omotimia. Omako omoshia kotoko ewo eye oboase ena omako do mako share Aduana Stars ena omako Heart of Lions omobu obia o league nim ko Heart of Lions share kotoko omoshia House of Folk ena omato omo pando akwa share om. So for me, Nations FC not the position no omodaro, but I think they've done very, very well per the performance of Modiama. Coach Kasi Mengel last season it was similar performance no there, but but I think say the likes of Chawate, Obisa great man, Ofu Obisa Oseko 4, Ofu Obisa Razak Simpson. These are guys that are showing clear signs of quality in the Ghana Premier League. In Nations FC, I think so Monswaya there. Baby and go stars. Kwabe omo de maka omo sema repeat ya kan. Say we team to say go stars na team to play aka 5,000. Utimi to play aka 7,000. Utimi to play aka 8,000 Kwame. Dia kotokone has the blue teams in Ketwason apart from a din omaji, omo history, any omo fan base and sika omo team the bold teams in Ketwam e kokoto akese. And then in football so oko Premier League nima. Even Nottingham Forest in the last 2 years almost spending sika millions of cedis no. Omo boy ya part of the top 4. Newcastle United SA sika no. Omo boy the Champions League. Aston Villa spending sika omo nya new owner no. They are in the Champions League now. It is all your team now spend this sika. You see who sika now said no. A some fast and media man pumping money into their team. They've won the Ghana Premier League. Samates, they've won the Ghana Premier League. Adriana Bayo or mobile competing with Haas and Kotokono, they won the Premier League. So it is the turn of Gold Stars and the Omoyano Eyadia Kotokone has 80 even at home, Kwame almost so almost fair share of Omo numbers are Edebia Omo the Bar Stadium Babe team Neti. It's in a season a Babe Shasiano, no be a shade of Mubiti and Omo experienced guys a womb. Visit Atenga, Wabogana Premier League for years. Ufa will be at say William the chief from Liberty Professionals, House of Folk, Kim Fesa, and also Ewo Gold Stars. We will be Eric Bosonchi, also Bogana Premier League Nache, Chas Kamara Bogana Premier League Nache, Frank Amankwa Bogana Premier League Nache. So these are experienced guys within the team who expect to say Omube Timia BB, and with the inclusion of the likes of Foster and other young guys Omodiabano, Kwame, Omo perform so well and almost here. All the way to House of Folk and Omobeshe, has she game Mombebo against Nations FC. Into almost in a baby or much say, Omoye the team to beat and Omoye team or more battle for the Ghana Premier League. For me, Gold Stars are impressing me so much. Kotoko House of Folk. Kwame, Kotoko third position in there me impressive because me expecting more. Say Kotoko beat me aben and him be first and second. But the Obekas are impressive. They say after beating Aduana Stars House of Folk, Kotoko and I watched Kotoko against Vision FC, Vision Modebon, the of them. But so Kotoko team play, we had the number of chances on creative. Any goals no almost share now. At least Obekas said there is an improvement in all the major departments in the Kotoko team. In the second half, with them, you're impressed, but in totality, I would not say I'm impressed with the performance of Kotoko. House of Folk. Meka Kwame has me almost surprise me because I hasn't surprised me and I'm a boy. My dream and say has to beat me about 5 matches no be intimi show. But after the Kotoko game, almost one start you.
10 matches, Kotoko now is Kotoko.
Okay.
10 matches. Lose one.
My idea. Until I'm saying surprising me.
Kotoko 10 matches, lose 4.
Until I'm saying how I day.
And it was why.
About it, I'm saying more surprising me no, because my team na that on paper. Jaya Dramani is okay.
But the last 10 games, na Kotoko elusu 4, na has elusu 1. Why would Kotoko be on top of us?
Because the league
Abbas,
Neo 8 points. Na Kotoko 15. Neo 8. Na Kotoko 15 points.
Okay.
NMA de catch you.
Matthias.
What does he? NMA dear one and a catch you. Yes, we have Kotoko.
Okay.
What does he?
Matthias. Andy, it has so a surprise.
No, that's what surprising me.
Okay, and the based on last season performance,
there be players on one players, especially their midfield. So far, Yaya Dramani, our Ghana Premier League nim that. Ebia no uniform, but the experience is okay. Ofa Omo led back now. He's new, his first taste in the Ghana Premier League. Ofa Samuel Amufa, wabo Ghana Premier League nim that. Ofa Kevin, Osesi, wabo Ghana Premier League that. Benjamin Asare is one of the best goalkeepers in the Ghana Premier League, if not the best. Goalkeeper.
Currently, it's the best for me.
Okay. Enti Kwame, and he's one person our has na me wodidie pa se obebo ha sofu no krem no ba na oboa. Ba Kwame, Theophilus Collinson, Hussein, any son, Mickey, in the Ghana Premier League, they almost say almost change, but if has a replace Di Maria, Linda, Otanga, with these three, Omomi and saying national team materials has a replace these three with Division 1 players, 2 Division 1 players, 1 Division 2 players. No more team league na do say my idea.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that they've surprised me.
Okay.
Because has midfielders no be any or the clout of Linda. Obi any the clout of Otanga. Obi any the clout of Di Maria. But she baby o dia league na do. That's why I'm saying that they've surprised me. And omo looking back. Game ndi be wo heading. But omo used to never say that spirit to win. And she omo against Legon Cities. Some Martin can go as a heart check. But omo to me winning. Hearts in Vision FC the same thing. Hearts stress omo a big team they have to win and they won it. She game omo go against Samates. Omo find a way to come be as omo lose that game and they had a point in that game. It is the reason why I'm saying that Hearts of Folk are surprising me. Maule wayo with this number of goals. No meaning the quality, but the problem is fitness. The problem is fitness. And in all, I think Hearts of Folk for me, Kwame Omo.
Dreams, eh?
Oh, Kwame Dreams is the same. And I will even say Bricum Chelsea, I'm expecting more from them. Because Omo 10 position.
Dreams, no.
No, Omo players, Omaton. Omaton Jalidu. Solomon Abusia Pratifi. Omaton Etuaine. Omaton Emmanuel Eji. Omaton John Entry. Omaton your chef for goods against RTU. Now how many Bobo born? Mickey, how many Bobo born? And yes, Omoton and Oma ba say Oma kwa FIFA players from team Akesewi no mramebo there be Oma kofa players from one of the Oma ba be shame say mramebo mo men kwame so yes I team be there at me akonani nti dreams the and even last season when they were playing well in the Confederation Cup the dream still are from one another nti omunye bibia who expect so ombe basoro amani metimi akoyi. Now if you talk about the bottom table teams,
Accra Lions are surprised.
No.
Omuso aton.
Obi akọ.
Motonton.
Obi akọ bless dancing Accra blessing ko Awuni ko Dominic ko Yaya Muhammad ko obi akọ. Nti omo de ne de enyanwa. Now I think that offer team bit say Adriana de omo ana de. Adriana de at least spare the team edit the city and experience omo no. Now omo da 12 de no. Kwame Adriana de be Adriana become Chelsea Mediama, I will not accept their position.
Okay.
Mediama will be at the Bollignaje. I'm not expecting them to be crawling. So more brain or my bass or almost no more you doom so no. So for the 3 teams, become Chelsea, Adriana Stars, Mediama, I'm expecting more. But for Gold Stars, Nations FC, Heart of Lions, Kwame, I'm impressed.
Top 4. We okay with the top 4 after the first round?
Baby, any Gold Stars, Nations, Asante Kotoko, Heart of Lions. I don't think so. Be working away to no deserve to be part of the top 4 only. So I'm okay with the top 4.
A bit massive after the league.
Top 4. A best
son. When they be free.
Baby any Go Stars Nations FC Kotoko, Heart of Lions. Kwame, I don't see Heart of Lions making it to the top 4.
Until Heart of Lions be free. Now when be shame.
It will be tough for me to pinpoint one thing. But I see Heart of Folk, Mediama, of the two, one of them will make it to the top 4.
Until now acquire teams, man.
Oh, not just acquire Baby any Go Stars Nations Kotoko. Mediama. Because Mediama will change coach and check. Or maybe change coach and check.
It has a matter for.
No, I'm saying that Mediama has one of them.
One of them.
Yes, will be in the top 4.
Okay.
One of them will be in the top 4.
Doctor, there's your first round, no?
Yeah. Look at the league table after the first round. Clearly, a team Sinibia SL. Bibiani Gold Stars for me. And then so Nyame because Ushe Bibiani Gold Stars almost squad now. A players on Wabo Ghana League in Ache. Se nipa no ni age ni suru kra behwe no Wabo Ghana League no abo Ache. Ewe experience. Ghana League no eni eden ankasa is very important. Inti so sisa nkwada obebre is the reason Dreams FC, Legon Cities and then Accra Lions are suffering. Which our teams mean say Legon Cities. California Bria signings no more justify honum pa kwesi ni nkora bi. Ofa Accra Lions ya chirim. Players no fa ko. Eno mom sa fa o no nyomo e fa ni so ma league na che ene sa ne ma no. So Dreams the same thing. Inti Ghana League ni de omo experience with league no mum nimbo. And from poor man so at least has his fair share of experience as a coach in the Ghanaian league. And now here no the free hono more. Ya show omo ye as players. And omo so ni omo de in terms of fan base. Ewo eye bibi ani ho. Enti omo wo de sefata bia itumi de league. Me can be any Gold Stars. They have all the ingredients needed to do well and win a league. Inti misro hono moda after the first round no enye me Nations one team omo so surprising crofo pa. Na nya abutre hwese ni Nations ye omo niema enye onwanwa. Hwem players na from national team no. Omo national team ene na ebe break omo a na cars wo twem. Omo winning one game, ni omo winning bonus 1,500 Nations. Enti sika wo fie, sika wo bank. At least they've also built a formidable team. Enti to see Nation in second position once again, enye big issue mfama me. Asante Kotoko yedika ka omo season no se ni esikoye. Kotoko has also done well because of where they are coming from. Because yejitum say individual players important for winning, but team equally important. Now Pempuba build the team will take it time. And to sack almost everybody, assemble players, and then play. In fact, the Kotokoji League we are. I'm a bit defeated. The idea says a team more chance and more, you know. Quality players in the team are very important, and quality technical bench, and of course Sikani Ade. As we speak, it is only 2 points separating Kotoko and Bibiani Gold Stars. Just 2 points. Inti Kotoko has also done well, and Osha players omusade abeka omu team ni wa. Kwame, I believe aname ni omo yes Kotoko Anji League we are omanya ade no. I'm also over there, say, omo drew level, say, fade. Baby, early partner, so omo brainy, I don't know about say, omo last 10 games, omo losing 4. Yes, it is true. Statistics can be very deceptive. Ufa 10 now, I don't know about some for the last 5. And I want for the last 6. Ufa the last 6, I was in the last 6, or lose you be. We are winning 5, and we draw 1. The 4 games no lose it twice from Legon Cities and all the cow money 5 and he picked it from their worst period. Yes. That is statistics. Yes. It could be very deceptive. Yes. But currently I don't think say say who the last 6 games the person also come in favor Kotoko no obefa from last 6 games or we need 5 continuous na or emzo okobo medium draw no sabe we need baako ha say eti I think Asante Kotoko is doing well and who show almost squad ne signings no my na in a way it's good. Yenya time be and share all the teams but medical kadada say teams are disappointing me. Maybe I will talk about Adriana Stars because I always want to see them in the top 4.
Okay.
But I think say who share Adriana this season we send yes kwene omuda 12 position now 18 points and no more. So the difference between them and the top no big about 15 points. My league no so beka say Adriana betimagino e man ye din kakra e the mount and Kwame Adriana that we know can pempi omu home ho de e din said dia obehye home but this time around home work round so victory na ye din dia ma Adriana Stars and I think say say omu home so yes they've changed their manager is an indication say send name ekono enye sa na omo pe no enu nti no ma change manager no ye heard the second round name be siako
top 4 na
yes top 4
first round no omo top 4 no surprise you.
I think there is only one surprising team.
Where?
That is Heart of Lions.
Okay.
Last season, on the final day, now they were on the verge. In fact, last but one, Natchez or move a relegation.
As of 88 minutes,
as at 88 minutes. You know who penalty no? Okay, against Brecum Chelsea. I don't know what saying. So they struggled. They struggled to stay in the league. And the Neomatima fighter at a point in time they were on top of the league.
Yeah.
Until they've seen massive progress. And home invincibility also is coming back.
Okay.
So they have also acquired some experience hands both at the technical bench and on the field. Kojo Obin Jr. is there. And it's Bashiru Hayford who is at the helm of affairs. But top 4 no, Mini and the basically the same positions there. I see both House of Oak and Mediema say Omo enter top 4 nimu. Into me at the end of the season, I'm looking out say top 4 no be Bibiani Gold Stars, Asante Kotoko, Nations, House of Oak or Mediema. One of them making the top 4. Mediema basically will have their 3rd manager of the season. Individually, there is a certain Faisal Shawate of Nations with 9 goals. Me boni din because he shared the name no. Last season I am Konamuna ne Diomumre. But this boy from nowhere at the end of the first round, he's leading the goal king, I think with 9 goals. And then there is a boy in Gold Stars, I think said Samuel or 8 goals. And then, of course, Ubeka Albert Amoa of Asante Kotoko. Albert was having a super season until this injury came up. These are some individuals that are also selling in the first round. For Asante Kotoko Nititiu, Omo Abrante friend Onel, Samba Onel, one player, defenders, here now you chroma statistics in your common. In tune to him faster, goalkeeper, saying strikers, you can easily talk about goals, but defenders, statistics are quite difficult, but I think he's one of the exceptional players. And of course, Lodamo and Nani Nechi from the year no Brecum Chelsea last season till Kotoko right full back. He has also been another super performer in first round of the season. All in all, it's been good. Ubisame, my best coach of the first round. I'll go in for coach Frimpong Manson of BBN Gold Stars. He will be competing with Bashir Hereford. And I think say Samidomu me no tun se niania and can make you bash ahead of Frimpong Manson. The reason being that na Heart of Lions struggle pa and abash de umabeye domayi. Manson was a relatively a stable, experienced team with all the resources. So my coach of the first round goes to Coach Bashir Hayford.
Na motwe na Ghana Football Association o ma charge Brecum Chelsea so mo fail to protect officials abra bo mo league game e course so woman in Mediama Sporting Club GF no a charge omo so mo feli so mo protective referees no ma ensembebre etodwa ewo ho na watching coach Samobodu ya charge no say poor officiating me bodu poor I mean poor officiating in the course ya charge no so no so embeyi hu asem emfama GF no Gaka elections eba so Mr. John answer the winning Gaka elections no na owie no di tudwa say Gaka die omu hia nkabom Gaka omu ehia pa eye nkabom o de sansem ne tudwa nanso Mr. Isaac Kumsen when Timmy Ewin no o say Ghana Football Association no GF no ene ye nyema bia o mo twetwen homa bia enam so ama ono so when Timmy dinkunim na wotwe ya na nsem we course Abdul Salam Yakubu o de nsem tudwa o say Ghana Black Stars enye yeda because amanfo mu di GF ne mu no o mo kosumu ase akoye bone mo koye evil o mo ba na wo mo yenti Abdul Salam Yakubu nsem a o de etudwa no
ofa mo no one of best coach o we me oka ayi alosa na me oka me ma Edwila ona no best coach but you see omukura no kopo mo ndinu master mo na ga say o to ado ayi bi it get to the point Ghana bobo ye ni Niger we Ghana ni Niger na Niger say na ya tse na ye packers ye coach as pack na look at test you say football na go Niger one can say player ni any be another day player no to do anya dey selection no anya players na wa no qualify match so boy no the system o to do anya no be jere could be afraid of play anya no be jere na Julius anya no be jere Samanyo anya no be jere blaster no ya dey man ko be ma coach blaster system we blaster e dey mo obi be ma coach blaster mo ye training say blaster ye division 1 another nye coach no na unye good coach Blasters how ni nyo to ado nye coaches. Enye coaches am evil the leaders. Omo think of money. Omo think of na who be so your leader. Who your leader? Na ko se sumu na ko think of money a. Nyame ntwa o kan wan. Mo ko fa mo no. One of best coach o we.
We nsema Abdul Salam Yakubu wade atuja Mr. Kudofia no se nsema to se Gaka na ngui. Utra baby se Gaka gua anya no koreda Gaka no ngui adia etiase pa mti wo we shi omo world Kumasi Asante Kotoko make signings in the second round awodo Michael Sefa we defender Kwesi Asante and Daniel Ajete and Kotoko sign omo second round has and so assign players our second round Kwesi Asma has assign no so ono so embeboa GF president at the second round the referees o tumofo ayana nyema koso Monsesa Musuban our second round of the Ghana Premier League no said the Beya Premier League in the second round and then somehow do a kokoso no esubetwa na wotwia and President John Dramani Mama or de Kofi Adams dimbe to just no and a sabre obeko vetting se ne bibia kon Kenya ye betime yi na the sports minister ye bedin komo ye wo interview ho sanso and abaswa Abulai Uma enso and Chairman Alex Menu enso quick onim no be kan some sa blind some kan na
na some da kai
unti no ba
na da some be kai
mani
okay we go travel tira na you say the coast Africa akra wonim
abla
onim na bia no me reja chairman
oba o say
obusa se wan tuwe
obusa abla
busa se wan tuwe
abla ba
doc c'est ça docteur mina metiana mitia nkomo mudie baby atire wonte wonte no buza say una ye chama no woni no se majame BS woni no majame usama woni no bia ni milongo wo busha wa gwa akaba ka hasiba
President Secretary Chairman no be no wa so no chairman obi minimum members na mo second kwa kwa me na me ko be seconds but the problem is majame BS kakranti
antina wo
obi a huru yonko nyese bia wu no so wu sane so ditum wu no so wu
Andy quick one me doctor you quick
yeah say pictures na ready Christabella mo akon na A first year law student to Key University.
Okay.
Chris Dovenches, a banner, ne picture, ne kwame, ne papa, and message, I wish you happy birthday. Now,
okay. Yabako Dr. Mark. Di aswe na ni doctor enso edi nkomo ewo dwumedie so ye doctor pe abola uma ebe kasa sanso na ye abola mameni doctor ndi nkomo doctor wi na waba wati ase aha mameni doctor nwie ye wi so a BOG vinegar gala no ekoso den wo mo beba na mo soso ye ni mo edi nkomo enso ewo dwumedie so aka less than 30 minutes I was say itimi eni homu nyina edin komo na fe ejadi aka no enso has dumienu na ye be sorry dwumedie no enso ewo ho chairman my no ko council meeting ende ma menyo na ko council meeting no na fe me fa Dr. Mark ento aso ndi chairman ene ne kwakra no ene say
ne kwakra no ye game no na was so we supporters and sim say that your responsibilities as supporters say bobo now with my akan ni pa na ba sa enso the because e all boss no they be an come for no free chairman da bram saba na yakopon cha the sports council for no when fans say say no mo ho mo wi ya e san ba ye ba no the first match was against Hearts of Oak and we send the traditionally no and we are go for club be stadium you who don me there buy yeah bo again be Benny Go Stars no was that time Christmas mu now fans station na mo ko ekodi ya enti fans the right man mo ntem mo anya there mo ntimi ama but this match there nyame no kunim ni in fact na me cry them yema sheme tie session nyame by that china yeah bo against Calera mo obi anka Calera team ketwa mo obi anka sa obi amra ni na ntimi she Calera be say ye o careful so ye say Calera china na ye 3 points na ye be tie senim to bi o person cross so bi ya no abas cross so e be us abas e be cross so e hu ko be fa e dey abas be fa so we say bu na be bu nem we say dodge na be solve na be so no it china sa 3 points very important very important for china we be an stadium na bi anya kama
chairman says china obi ambabas na mtio so
di e kan say you go pie mu western region
okay
o say match na nya nim say nya asese nya woni e bo no
okay
omoko bo no ze governance nzema kotoko baby omo wo no woni e ko bo no nti ha supporters ni nshano so say de be ya ye so be ke kan ema bo mu western region o ya dika go for 1 point or 1 point is better than lose nti ye say ko ti be hwe ni etima de 3 points because first round omo na be high omo na be say across post stadium kra zangwala no na be say across post stadium wi na wo ma basakefo no ti akura wa across post stadium as ye bi fra kra bara kwa na ye say Wagadugu ni Côte d'Ivoire so ye fa na say be duri ti abo empeni fo amane se akwara enjejesi so mo sejesi abeti across post stadium ye nti omo empeni fo the team no ko me no ka set the set of Ghana football you be set Ghana football ye okay team no and the coach asem
okay
team no ampadu best two okay what you say the team ye dia ko pie ono dia ka coach ono na de o mako o mo boso mo mo ene o masema by my supporters at say this year baby any tie no you need the only club wa you person the African you know on one design
champions
champion could be obia o say this omuni ele in Somalia African Super Cup
no
thank you see the only club will qualify for Ghana has folk
okay
because somebody carry facilities omuhwiye no go has go have facilities glass you see what test glass bulletproof glass this you of dice you one the whole Ghana young glass na bulletproof what I say young glass na bulletproof etini ye die no car for jetum aka supporters be go park etini photographer the air amaya nyina and the supporters mususu supporters and you so yeka ba ye de ye kwache omo this year de ye kwache omo uge lego na be baba yara difference room ko be have scoreboard bia na kwa lobi na doson what I say eti ye kwache omo eti supporters in shadow so na ye hwe ya me adum yiwe match ni we first match no eni ma be ko yama house folk
Matiabas
amani match
Matiabas and Mr. Alex Menu you be called Dr. Mark Ejeyasoye of New Life Homeopathic Clinic Atasomanso and a Dr. Woben a taxi station nkran so ɔwɔ dansoman runabout ɛno so ɔbɛn King Solomon ɛna yɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛde afa prostate ho prostate no symptoms bɛn nyɛma bɛn na ɛda adi ɛma ho sɛ woyɛ ɛnya prostate doctor akɔ aba fisher pan so
afe ɛnkɔmɛto yɛn bio me ho nso yɛ na ho nso yɛ
ai bro nyina mantonka mefrɛ wa so amenya
one frɛ me
mefrɛ o
kwame one frɛ me
to abɛ die bibia
bɛ kama
bibia bɛ kama
ba one frɛ me
mate
afe ahyase tim sɛ hye bibia se foforo
nokre
suban bia o show no 2024 2025 yɛmpene so dabi mesrɛ
masakra
me da nyame ase nyame hwɛ baabi a wote a masakra na mehyira wo
nti ne bɛdi nkɔmmɔ de afa prostate cancer ho yɛka symptoms of prostate cancer ɛkyerɛ sɛn
kwame mɛda ase na officially no memfa fisher pa ɛma Ghana ma de hyɛ a ɛtie na ɛhwɛ Kessben afidi kɛseɛ ɛnɛ awie anɔpa yi na New Life Homeopathic Clinic yɛwɔ Atasiman so a yɛbɛn taxi station no ɛna Accra nso yɛwɔ Dansoman Runabout a yɛbɛn King Solomon bia yɛ mmienu yi ohwehwɛ New Life Homeopathic Clinic a wobɛhu yɛn na yɛka prostate ɛnɛ no yɛn kɔmmɔdie ne yɛ synopsis yɛwie prostate ne yɛaka biribi nso kakra brief na ma sorry na prostate yɛ adeɛ a yɛbɔ din a ne mmarima na anya na some years ago woka prostate asɛm a na gye sɛ obi a wɔyɛ 75 years and above ana ɔbɛdwen ho because na ɛyɛ akɔɛ no sɛ yɛ mpanifoɔ yɛ adeɛ but now I'm no kasa kwame deɛ teɛ ne sɛ Miyama treaty obi a over 44 years awanya prostate cancer.
Wow.
Yes, of
44
course.
years.
44 years. Awanya prostate. Enya se oyenya wenya. Ye de nipa kra 3 free UK Bremia. Omu nyina anya prostate cancer. De no wenyi ye 50 years. Enti hwe age no 75 all the way to 40. It should tell you says see and we asna yet ne yemfa age and toto yare bia ho bio. What to wash or husuye na bo ho ban. There was simple test be a friend PSA, prostate specific antigen. And only a de bomb ema ho ban.
Okay.
Sebe ya wo unkonya prostate cancer onye ready for. A test bem wo hu number. There is a number in every person, especially young men. Your numbers be concerning that prostate cancer. Now the figure should be 0 to 4.0. It is all checking on your 2.0. Or number near good. Because checking on 3.5, my number is good. Any reading be a cop beyond 4. HS will be to many idea prostate cancer. Assembly no. Now the young who back concern say will be the able 30. Na cancer my atra 4. 30 na cancer ma obi nso dey single digit just 5 because the serious one I mean who and with my entire practice was 5.7 na cancer ba which is too early enti mema ye hwe ho ye ade abebo kokko na ma wo hu se media de medro de ensese metena simpo de wo hu symptoms ya me be kan bi kra me tunu fo so ma check up na mo ne ho ban free cancer ne ho but se wo de wo hu symptoms ya me be kan ba ko na me enu dia then ensese wo to America de di kan se wo dwon so bebre especially anajo awada wo dwon so more than 3 me come more than 3 obi dwon so 4 obi dwon so 5 obi dwon so 6 obi kra to me dwon so more than 10 anajo which is too much what I say dwon so bebre anajo enye we are bema daytime urine pattern from for a day no it should be let's say 4 to 6 times sorry anopanko say enumre one your soccer is between 4 to 6 times say beer ekobro so and a lesser a bit depending adwuma wo ye any your fluid intake and so do onom so what I say in this ekoba say odwon so more than 2 anadwoa na just say be yare wo ho because anadwo na say oda it is all the also region so 3 4 5 6 7 near there na just a problem ho and obi ho urine nka obi won say as pressure bi ana urine dey ba ontumi in control ya o meme bi ho a on free ne kata so currency from na sebe wadwo so agune ho ontumi in control urine no urine na de ne pe aide aba eye ade a eye mema ne bisa obi won so wada na wate se Johnson de no bo oduru ho ayema na ogina ho na omiamia na yase ono ayezate pressure bi on lower abdomen and sana urine na start say dey eba ana eba nso a pressure na urine de ba no enye utum se ntumi flow said there open no what you say ubon say urine no pressure na de ba no wa o think say ntumi flow ye obechem ana eba nso en flow ma ho nto ubon say ase banana a stop it enti de bia o Johnson a be feel say bia e dey akam ni nyina ntumi ama ana obi on so a Johnson ne ba no na emu hyehye no ana say emu ye ne ya e o mema bia ye o musa and sometimes obi o ko private o chima na nso fita bi fi ne be mem na ye dey na eba ana e wo obi nso ho ana urine emu be chicheche instead of say straight na a branch say na a branch side say Accra to Kumasi kwan on the kwan na ye no so drive you to go straight this also dodgy it is an obi be memoir potholes the urine neighbor and so dodgy into ba na chicheche that is a friend you try it is no na lead to what we call prostate cancer so what I say into who say sign na ya hwe ye jonso mu chicha nyentafo bia na obewo obi kwa so obi kusiete na esa
yes more
so it is
someone can see us say about 40 hono
oh yes and me am come so yam show so what that column
no column
what's why
obi na prostate so
70
mo the rubber continue
the question be me say yes and old man na ya krakra na 40s plan B how enti yam ye ho ban you see on say and e bi me ho so a obehwe na ya ase be ma pa na ya ase we ne say sebi oba obebu nisa ana symptoms ya kai dia uhu bia don't joke with it
okay
be ma no oba be hia obenya tenka ne say wo ho sane nso sima bia ma bonten what I say ono oba hia wi time ese ne ho sane no wate onya feeling ne say eba na nso bia ba nso bia mpia bonten
wow
and prostate nanom wa namba so and no na prostate cancer ne suban ne bi no obi on so na sima no de gu oba ho ne moja wo yes emema ne bebre almost sperm na eba no it mix with blood and obi on so asabi oba Johnson ne moja edey ewom and na we be ma na hu say
blood de be na ehu be bi ekoi
oh say obetimi ehu obehu pa ona asabi opese o chese de o kan je say the way I share no enkoye e say oba for tutorial because tie uwie say uhu and it na uhu say bo share condom e begum right one share condom say be ya oba ma o na no oba de we na so reko
so ko wash
there be na say nya say pie na no so redwane there be a low relax be seconds be
e
was no as on say okado that's a very important okay. And now do we are not so redwane when o boka
min tori nyane na me je ka wa obo
there be hu say asebe o unwie ye on sorry ye enti enya ko inside asebe o da so inside ne de e be ya obema
ho
and I want to say say be mix the urban fluid no na ya wo de no and to be hu say obema no say be moja wo then you should know say be man musun say moja fa ho nti e den moja for na say there's a problem obi ho kra wa anya smart or the be sha oba no te bi oba no cervical cancer nti no ho moja so na free wo be man na ya dai aba etu hu say sana ya ahwe ana be ma bia unya severe lower back pain wa chiba osisi nim no etime hwewa fa osire do mpanim sometimes no matter ndi mazopo bon say osire do pen na hwe pa ma enye ize eno so cancer nya access to your bones and e create that pain no enti obi abetim de nani a new life ana wo ye bema na say wo hu ni say wo do ho kan oba na ho asane first na wo gina brane pa ba say 30 seconds 1 minute enye kra wako 1 minute nso a wunya ya nka wo besa akobio no wo bon say be take you so much a time now ho sorry bio ade no call ye no waboka oba less than 1 minute into nya ya nka be revive be no akọ second oba prayer second and sorry and also prostate cancer ni nya wasa na be yo o hwe hospital ya da TV so ya that is a branch in Dansuman
okay
so and we lab we mu na ye be am penfon bo mutena nti hospital ya huni dio we lab na e show us TV
so oba hospital na obi
no e ho de oba ope udu ho na ho beto kranso no ho doctor huni die ne class nti obi abetima ba new life na mama ma number na fe so oba mama the last one be asoso na me sorry nyane
number ne say
0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 New Life Homeopathic Clinic Kwame Ness Nenko
1 minute
1 minute okay no problem on say 1 minute me the beboa enuanom a wɔn nso wɔn wɔ fear bi wɔn so sɛ wɔn betumi anya yare a friend stroke di kan stroke no bebree nya stroke a wɔn anya symptoms biara onam ne ba bi ohun ya sɛ nano achi asebe ne fa dodo watofom but ebi mo nso nya sign and symptoms di kan ne sɛ uyo obi a wotanya frequent headache especially half-sided ana mitifa ne amana brofo kasa the migraine na as edidi agro uyo obi a oti half etaye o ya bebra ebetimi abasa utra nye one day ebeba abeda stroke enti no ahwe ye amaye ana o manya dizziness ye wonu anu bi ho na mana ne so abiri no wan pe ba bi antena na okote ahwe eno so betima lead to stroke ana ahwe na onu nua bi di nkomo se na me no bo nkomo yi minim sese minim wo ti me no bo nkomo o phone so kra o kasa sesan ese me ho bon sa o kasa na enya kakra na o person pronounce word we na tia faso should be able to tell so we enya stroke enti won say wonu abi kasa nsakra ya abemu a na no so why rational hospital quick ansa na ne fan kojojo and obi a wo fan ye heavy e bia on sa left asa down ho kwa ntimi fanya hwe wona left no so ntimi fanya hwe na ma sa o twon na ne form ye onkrofobia wa hwe aha kama wona ma obe poli so this is floor tire na say astrotavia obi be poli wo so ono wona mo office wa pagya na so ne na na etwi form na eyi na edai abo form enti uhu sa san we be ne wona omona na se no obon se ne na na se na etofo obi ase form bi na tetale ne na se obi wa ne mpabo arokra wo hu difference o session mpabo mo sesi form o hu zunzo because yes ananse acheche ne nan ne satin na very stiff etu hu symptoms we bia no ya hweye and the last one o mo pulling pains me to ase twetweme obi wa ne to no de tena se eye ne ya na fa ne to ase sa fa ne sere dom penim ba form and also ye pain bia ya to ne den sciatica pain all distance no ba new life e be treat ya ye ma wa de friend said the painkiller na wanya hoden amaye it me do see na ma sorry akọ new life from your party clinic Accra ya Dansuman runabout okay we do Dansuman first runabout na Goy police station bi ho was me call new life homeopathic clinic Kumasi ya Atasimanso tazi rank ho na no busa drivers ne say me call new life homeopathic clinic me number na me did to last time na ma sorry akọ okay but me bo number no ya me say abro Jesse bi timamba ko na me se me hwe team na
onu na tia no tie dufo na
me dem me kotoko ni nti
me dem so mo ama na de be ma wo
kotoko Jesse
we kotoko dia
oh nice ene ya meji ba
we ye
new one oh this is nice it's absolutely beautiful yeah treatment
so say obi balance work so be lab like say cancer
oh yes of course say check up there if you tibesu na see na check up but say because of sikasemunti oba me mo hwe me prostate nkwama me ombehwa ma mo hwe me kidney nkwama me ombehwa ma it's allowed that way you can do that because of finances senye sikasema nka oba mpese munyam general check up ba ebia na sikasema ntia ene de mo hwe prostate mesaba ene de mo hwe liver mesaba
doc mani show doc e phone
number na
number no here me
me number no 0244 09 35 95 0244 09 35 95 020 33 35 439 020 33 35 439 Kwame Nyamishra
so doc
so a good boy
I'm a good boy ne until so try me aka 10 minutes more then for me ginger
okay go discount
abla me double mic no kra well the doc e better say aka 10 minutes into chain trakan no so conditions so well intent me bedin community before bedin come for a few minutes you penafi ne BOG and I say vinegar ni dwumedi e ba bedin so no na say gala no so nsem de ato so Abraham akwaba na Kumasi anopeye na no peye
anopeye say be dem dem match here dead me ni Carolina ya and now just new one now also baby players there na almost said na e work no who pay me their bro till you buy out just chairman Ike chairman Alex Ashanti region mo just near their bro and you like mo just here dey buy
enti da masipa we THB ho track suit no we na mo said no mo dey na mo no
we dey some mo dey call match day We don't want the back. Yeah, no, papa.
When I'm the papa.
Okay. Top la course now. No match we able.
Okay.
The winner are nobody co work no. Match day.
Okay.
You be near being ship. Only place no go and
that's it.
Let's do the brand. We know how train and then share prosper.
And no shogun. It's a pan kamaje.
And down. Some farm na dey sum kotoko.
Okay.
Some promote na ya sentiment.
I'm need man difference be for.
Me.
Aye.
I know me many for.
Need your kokko the bio be ko bio say tie bi na hye no. The bio be ko bio so tie.
You better. And you was say 2. Did you ever been gone?
Aye. Aka 2.
Any Africa be.
It's a Abraham. Your name BOG4 so make us stand gala no. You know so e be din komo now. Quick one after you know so din komo ha.
But my name catch chairman name be say veterans are from SG on the 15th. On the 15th, you know, they say, yeah, the NGS from your friend, Night of Love. Night of Love. On Valentine here on the 14th.
Yeah, okay.
Now, yeah, they know, yeah, they are share on the 15th. Oshe Kojenchi, Mr. Music Man. Na kwabna, any akwabua. Eba no do dia, in him say, we muni odono na kumasi suya die, any African child, kumu. Inti Night of Love, Mr. Music Man. The music maestro Kojenchi one kwabna ne akwabo and African child and a Beijing profweni na ye ka say no mpanyfo ni tititia say we ba ko na watua 300 Ghana cedis uno dofo na ba 500 a free Monday kono the radio stations I would buy SG more customer service abinya bi day to day supermarket ubenya ticket ni bi uba Kessben has any other media houses so ubenya bi e wo no
ya wo ha
ayenya kotokofo no kwa ya bre
ya bre ni bye bye ni bye bye
ya bre
ni ya ene ni dra ude dra ma menko dra ma me mema time e ma ne ha
to be jam kwa mra muntu nka nche me supporters so tell me bokarela mention no baba yara eti wo mo mra
so mema time
supporters no mra ochina no be kotoko against Karela the Srom we there me see the most sexiest team currently in Ghana Asante Kotoko the most sexiest team in Ghana Asante Kotoko now ni majima ni ajukum
there be this what catch me
samba eni ablo
okay me da sepa now yendi komo ye Aston Inter Community Gala yene mpanyimfo ndi nkomo because edu finals achana finals no baso yenya so ene Alaba miami nkrofo Alaba na yene omo edi nkomo now
yes so we can do no Ashtown Inter Communities Gala
yeah
we there say Jesse wa here dem am be bad tini Gala no we the 17th edition na fi na Kessben Media yakoso Gala ni and a BOG clinic with the BOG vinegar abedwaman so no e de asoyasene
yeah
and e de aba no mabwa ma fedi akodru final beka ya nka last week na na ese final no e ba so na ene akwaside din kan ekuhia e sanse na Ghana mampanyi foforo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and so ba be che opim so ntina police commander ma yeti asese se de kala so by 3 ne nipa gitwi age trada e ba be techri e hwema kansi no kosoro no ombe hia so mo aposifo nso de bambo beba isanse baby asebi onyankopon tutun ne momone no na obo na mpesi ne hona bonsam so etutun ne momone udi agura no de aboso ntina hu be hia se bambo dwuma gini so be wie pay nti nyame adom akina ena dwumadi no e baso de tie ne se de din kan no Kessben Media team no ye ne BOG clinic staff ebe ka bu my one team na ye Ashtown organizers no so ni coaches a de teams ne ba ye no enso aye another team na no de also no teams also no se wo ko organizers ne we na also no was through because likelihood so be shane wo form nti no also no was through more disanity and no de no me no ne de ahihye so
okay
na game na nkasa e 4 p.m.
okay
and no ye Alaba versus yenya also na am say we dey se wa be sumu se nso me no munya
ai eni omo
Torres na te he Torres Alaba for coach
oh coach achina one sha Alaba me take side me mo Alaba from hoda da nyina wala mo Alaba mate
mbacho yentie so far say na competition esi akwa amamu
competition
ni maji one pe
ayaje ba ko pe
but
17 na maji one
oyeko ye bane ye be 5 years
oh wow
omudi band
ko ene bai eti nyame adam since ye bane yenso asa ba no nso eti mindru final
okay
eti ye first time ni ai
ko
final after the band no eti no ye straight a friend saying your fans ni nyina say o mameta echi ntimi edinku nimbi ala en fuck up no de emra Alaba because Alaba de eson area eson
pa
e wo Kumasi mu hapa because Alaba na nkasa no din e de Efiakubi ni nickname na Alaba
intino no kropa na okano
Efiakubi electoral area intino ya Jacob no e de ahye na Efiakubi din mu nyam
okay
tisaneti
mamenko yenya so coach Sobe Steven at say
small
abrante no
one coach
assistant coach
okay
na say we ka say wo bobi
me nso bobi mpo
oh na me bobi na my player to be enti
coaching oh okay then say there's a toss so say no say
oh dabi Alaba de ye mpena dada no
na mpena ya wende
Same wa muze sankofa we yinchi
Adam wa show open yana
se first crow from dinner near the bono ma bani anti sama ya switch ko yenyanso
ma bani crow from for no na uhwe ma crow from place ni fa akugu
mungina begu yenyanso
tio
mungina ba begu yenyanso nti ya fa ne se crow from na ebo na din nko an ya switch
okay anti place for pa
players or best players more Messi more Thiago and more Bans among say top players omo ya we
oh okay so far tournament no say na we see hu organization ni performance of other teams they do finals no
oh obia dey good
okay
oh but as omo flee mo ball Inter Milan for kwano so no mo de buy yes your Man City akese enko na dia beduru
ache so mo opponents no mo chechi omo no
emomle e agba akese na dia bepia
oh okay
oni Yakubu Moro
bacho Steven
ne Yakubu Moro
bacho na timinche
oh Yakubu na obetre studio na nya kokko bazaro
okay ehun so TV
okay bo baba ikinwa me bibi e fine
bacho nyame ado
bibi we de bobo okay
bacho
na di ankasa ere
kwaku sapo
acha ama for say Alaba for no money edin dodo ehun bi antom so
o le bia ni edin ka ho but born e ba akopɛ ana 22 kople ti wa o dan obenya o de no betimi edin kunim ana ye hwɛ omo ye hono so a ya head che omo akro omo timi ho o he menwa ma akro no timi ho
kama ko betra boko za bo no nimbo pa
onimbo
so yen hwe ni musesen 150,000 Ghana cedis na ko yenya so ana say tra Alaba
omo kro mo ya we say ye the first ne de oye iti ne ngasa bebre no
Marco Chimaki mami
Jawai
Marco
Chama wan
bibia e fine
yakuba do na so
ase mo yire dada no mo lai mo
Chama e kasa mo kasa e ke nse e kasa kasa mo kasa adenya nchen mo hu di wom Chama nyanu dwo omo ya
ni de
enye de nko boys ni boche omo
so mo ni bo
papa bi unu bo papa
Alaba ka bibi che fans no
kaka meka che ye fans ne echitafo ni ane se echina na final game no eba so ti ye be show mu na se obi ba beta Alaba se bia enkrundie no yitimi edi cup no akwa Alaba ne kram se meka
na tu omo fu kakra sa mai
Chama afutu ndie Chama support omunimu a enye omo na bo echi do akra
ba refugee decision bi a tiase na me yama no refugee decision bi a me Alaba Alaba. Alaba di ni e do.
Wadaroma ana udi unim den hye ekoso nyina na me adoma e China final no ye de e ba so. Na e de titiri fo be de e beba. Abehwe ball ni bi. Nti ye hwe manim. Bi oji fo ne Kessben mu Franco so ye hwe manim e Katin Razor no. Amanfo ami mu papa. Yo what's me no. E de ha. All players in organizers na all players. And now here a friend say coaches ni so a enu say old players for
eni ewu
enti born there is am bia as am for my excuse and this obetu kwan a friend say
munya mutrema e
Tony so do so e kokotoko la be e wo excuse am dey ba uchi mutai be sham wo back in time la
mate
say Franco nyame adoma e china e on penifo bebe ba mo beba abeta dwumede na chi e nyame adoma e na apija hene yeah, corner was on the Alaba fan. Hey, Goro Tibe Alaba, was a Alaba fan, baby. And not any nothing, a tune for Brimpo, on the Subaba, and Nebua Bassa, and Subaba, and any IMP, Nana AJ Bar for lawyer, on the Subaba, and a war Zungu as Antimahine, on the Koswahin, on the Subaba. A teacher will be into winning now. A chance me adma security so tight said yes Franco di 2 Jano. Into the police will be there and robbery will be there. Yeah. Will be American as we but now Acuña so na enjoy game. Okay. In person be the violence behind it. And in person police ni be chi will be at 2 days or 3 days. And what
ni twakwan se ko unipa ko.
Will be aba on comporting no more class no more enjoy game. In search Alaba any yanso. O me a good game. Alaba the cap. Tell na Torres e kan. O mo the cap na den krama o mo say cap no ma de no mo mfa. In home obi. E bando mo 5 years. E the cap no che ho mo.
Ti aba ni aba final.
Yeah. Ai. Yanso so ye the first time on so ye dey.
Eco final.
Eco final bia.
Okay.
The match ni be the pa.
All right.
Me dey my witness 2 teams ni na the way game no.
Mate.
Kwame the Obeji and Yaman
15,000 Ghana.
Second position budget 7,500
Ghana. 7,500.
Then 4,000 for the third place.
Yeah.
And of course the fourth place. No, Ibinya 1,500.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you, Christabel.
Okay.
A first year law student of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We free a Crystal Ventures.
Okay.
Ose anase opapa. And I say you wish you happy birthday supported by
Andy Kem. Yentimi ntwaj media li subiom ye de sia e besan so no mu ehia chena Alaba na me wo. Me hia Alaba wa. Enim sisakra Alaba na me wo. Wana metena ya mete Alaba. Be chena muntu omofo. Muntu omofo ye ni e de dodo.
You dey grow from you.